Yo, guys, welcome back to InControl podcast. It's me, James, and with my co-host Matthew. Jason's being an ultra schmuck today because he's not here again.
Hmm.
Please go at him in the comments. Anyways, let's get to the main today. Obviously, Canada World Cup qualifiers. We got the preview. We got the gear today.
Of
Take his hat off
course.
because it's gonna fall off. The Portugal World Cup qualifiers. You could see we're both. He's
Hmm.
got the flag in
Yeah,
the back, repping both. Some Toronto FC talk. Dark days. York United, and then we got a little transfer deadline special. So mostly, but just for the Premier League, basically,
yeah.
we're gonna just go over all the Premier Leagues in and outs, and then
Well, don't give them
we're
too
gonna.
much. Don't give
Do you
them
want to
too
do a top
much.
five? Do you want to do? Are we gonna do a top five?
We're gonna grade them. We're actually gonna. We'll see.
Okay. Are
You'll
we, are
see
we
when we
doing? What
get
are we
there.
doing? Are we doing? Okay.
Well,
We'll get
I
there
don't
when we
wanna.
get
I don't
there.
wanna spoil it too much.
Okay. So before we get in there, don't forget
Hmm.
to like and subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
Be very helpful.
It takes you two
So
seconds and it helps us out a lot. Just turn that little
yes,
red
please.
button right down there and make it gray.
Yes,
Much
please.
appreciated. And turn that bell on.
Beg, I'm literally beg, please. No.
Imagine.
So let's get right into it. Canada World Cup qualifiers. We're gonna go over all three matches because by next time the podcast comes out, the window will already be done.
Hmm.
So we're gonna go over three games. We're mostly gonna talk about Honduras because that's just the one that's coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
We are going to the games. So
Having a
no,
meetup,
I was gonna.
obviously.
We're gonna do a fan meetup because we know we got so much fans asking, hitting our DMs to do a fan meetup. We'll be in the
Hmm.
Voyager section, fan section, if you want to see us. Uh, anyways, so yeah, this window for those who don't know, I'm assuming you probably do. Canada's versus Honduras at BMO Fields, USA in Nashville, and then El Salvador at BMO Field. Um, First game is tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Canada versus Honduras. Um, I guess let's talk about some of the speculation. I guess start off with the drone situation.
Yep.
So for those basically don't know, one of the Honduras staff or someone's claimed that there was drones in like over the training session for Honduras, and then I'll quote basically what
You
John
want me to
Herdman
just? I
said.
could play the video for them. Like they'll hear the
And we
audio.
not get copyright for that?
It's on Twitter.
Okay, do your thing.
All right. So
We'll
this is
we'll play it up.
what someone asked a question. You barely hear the end of the question, but this is what John Herdman had to say.
Practice. I don't know if you want to comment on that. Thank you.
Phew, I don't know. Imagine there's probably a lot of people in Canada that fly drones, I'm sure. And when a big team like Honduras turn up, I'm sure people are probably interested in what they're doing when they come into our country. So I know for sure, we won't be heading into people's countries too early because it's, with drones these days, people can obviously capture footage. You've got to be really careful. So, yeah, you got to be careful in CONCACAF. It's a tricky place.
Hmm.
Practice.
It is indeed a very tricky place, James. I just
Oh, it is
realized.
a ve-
I
it's a
just.
very yeah, it's indeed.
I just
I mean,
realized
there's
as.
lots of people with drones, bro, in
Yeah,
Canada. You
bro.
know,
All of us have
Lots-
drones. Come on.
oh, bro, everyone has drones in
Wait,
Canada,
what's the
bro.
population of Canada, real quick?
20 mil or some shit.
I thought it was
20.
like 30, like 33 mil.
I don't know.
37.
37
37
million.
mil. So
I
there's
mean,
like
there's
there's
probably
like 50
there's
million drones in Canada.
50
Like
million drones. Yeah, probably 50 million drones. So
it would be
nice,
very
but
funny if they were spying on
bro.
Honduras.
Nah, that's be jokes, but I don't know if he's just baiting and like trolling, or if he's actually like just like actually denying it, because he's laughing at it. So,
Yeah, I think he's
and
trolling.
also don't know if it does that if that's illegal. I remember there was that thing with Australia and their like inter
Yep.
confederational playoff or something like that, where they said Australia did it. At first, people were laughing at it, like, oh, because Honduras always claimed that because of the Australia incident, because it wasn't proved right. Uh, but it looks like I don't know. It's a little sus, but I think it's kind of funny. Cause I don't know if we really did it. I don't know. But I would say if somehow Mexico, the CONCACAF, uh, the pet child gets out and Canada is in like third position, they're gonna try to find a way. Like they're gonna go start an investigation to get us for this to get out, so their child, their lover, Mexico could get in. Just that's what's gonna happen. Um, I just find that funny. Um. Guess we'll get into the actual.
Yep.
Actually, before we do
Sorry.
that, I'm gonna go more stuff that for people to know before we go into the actual just game. The yellow cards from because there's speculation that the yellow cards from the previous rounds World Cup qualifying crossover, they do indeed not cross over. So people that might have been in trouble, it don't worry, you don't have to worry about that. And then just some other news regarding.
Other
Sorry, I'm
nudes?
looking down.
Other nudes, bro? Come on, let's go.
Other news I wouldn't be surprised if Liam Fraser has Herdman news because I don't know how the fuck this guy keeps saying it in the
Yeah,
squad.
exactly.
Anyways, other news just a bit in for this window. CONCACAF Mexico's manager Tata Montero won't be at did not travel for the first game. Apparently, that's something his eye might even need surgery, so I don't know what's popping off there. Pulisic is day to day and did not travel with the team to El Salvador, so we're gonna see what happens there. And then yeah, that's about it for just news for the window. I guess right now we'll get into the game. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm really interested to also see how the crowd is because I know the Salvador crowd will have lots of Salvadorans, but I'm really interested to see how much Hondurans we're gonna have at the game. Because El Salvador, there's so much immigrants and like just lots of people that from El Salvador. So I know there'll be a few of them, like you've known that from past. Even USA, like that happens in their games all the time, where because of all the immigrants,
Yeah.
all people, because of our country, very multicultural. So
I don't know
if
too
Jamaica
many.
games, there's
I don't know too
what?
many Hondurians
That's what I'm
that
saying.
are in
There's
Toronto,
quite a few El
but
Salvadorians. I don't know
yeah.
Hondurans though. So we'll see. I feel like that Honduras, like I wouldn't be surprised if El Salvador is like 50-50, honestly, like that crazy. But yeah, I think we'll do fine with the crowd. Looks like there's only 1,000 seats left. It is only 15K though, because they still have COVID protocol. Like that's great. It's just two other teams are probably like, what the heck? Like other countries, or at least USA, are like, what the fuck? You guys still don't have thing, but we're taking it slow. I think it's 15. I don't know if it's exactly 50,000 or like 15,100.
It's probably like
We'll
less than
see what happens.
15,000 because the most I've seen at BMO was like 30 before COVID.
Yeah,
So like I think they're just cutting it in half, so it's probably gonna be
they
like
just probably
14.
just cut in 50. Yeah. So basically, like every 2 seats, there's like thing, and there's about 1,000 seats left. All of them are like top bleachers because they're kind of unbalanced. They're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the crowd will do well. Like I said before, we look very motivated. I think the points we should aim for are 6. I won't be happy with anything more than 6. It's been proven and shown mathematically and shown in other qualifiers. If you want in CONCACAF, like in other past World Cup cycles, if you want to make it, you have to win all. You have to win your home games. You can't be going and getting draws and losing at your home. You have to do it, especially against El Salvador and Honduras. We need to win at home. I'm minimum 6 points, and then if we pick up a point or 9 points, if we get some points against the U.S., I'll be happy with that. But we need a minimum of 6 points. I won't take anything less. If we want to be a really top 3 team, we got to take points from home.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of the U.S. We're gonna talk about. No, we're not gonna talk about U.S. fans. Okay, we're not
Okay,
gonna
so
do
hold
that.
up. If we want to proceed to the next round,
Yeah.
where do we have to finish again?
What? No, this is to get the World Cup. This is to get to the World Cup.
Yeah, but what position do we have to get? Like top
1,
4?
2, or 3, and then 4 is intercontinental playoff.
Got you. So like so we're gonna be playing like New Zealand.
Either New Zealand.
Actually, no. New Zealand automatically gets the Oceania spot. No.
Yeah, but Oceania doesn't have an auto spot to the World Cup.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the dark days.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be like Colombia, Colombia, New Zealand, and Iran or something.
Wow,
It'll be like
not
something,
North Korea. You're
and they draw it
disrespecting
in a
North Korea like that?
Then they'll draw it in or is Iran in the African qualifiers?
I
No, they're
think
in Asia,
Iran
right?
is Asia. Yeah.
In the Asian qualifier. I don't know who. I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. So hopefully, don't get Colombia. If you get Colombia, still good. Just get a good test and it'll really wake up the world if you get a good result. So, I'm just thinking over here. What was I gonna say about the USA game? Yeah. So we were talking about last podcast how we're gonna alternate the squads. Yeah, because like we said before, no way you're playing 3 games, all 3 games. Maybe do or die at the end. It's the beginning of the season. Most of our key players are coming off injuries in the summer. We can't be forcing them to play 3 games. Like I said before, probably their clubs implemented a maximum time limit, maybe 290s and a 45. We started with just 290s. But I don't think we're gonna do the which everyone's thinking is, boom, we're just going all out in the home games, and then USA game we're just playing like basically a whole B squad. I think we're gonna mix it up a bit. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Atiba plays the first two because we think Atiba's gonna play two. Basically it was basically either you think Atiba's gonna play the first two, or do you think he's just gonna stay in Toronto and then just not come to the USA game. Obviously his minutes you got to be careful with how you use him. But our midfield is deep, so I found that with him taking a game off, well, he's gonna have to. I do kind of hate how everyone's disrespecting our depth. Like, come on, mans are disrespecting our depth, especially US fans. But we'll see. Like I said, I have lots of hate for Mexico now over US. But it doesn't mean I'm in love with the Americans now. Okay, I know last time on the stream I was going at the freaking Mexicans hard. Okay, we were going at the Mexicans hard, but doesn't mean I'm lovey-dovey with the American fans. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
you know. So love-hate relationship, okay? If like England roasts you, I'll back you. But if or not, everything else, I'm roasting you, okay? You can roast me back, okay? It's banter. But like, if like England's like, oh, you guys are fucking shit. Well, look at your fucking chants. You're so fucking cringy. Shut the fuck up, England, please. But otherwise, I gonna go against you. So
actually, I was thinking we're gonna do a predicted 11 for the Honduras game. Do you want to do
Honduras
one
game
for every game?
We could do one for every game.
And then
if
we
you want to
have
do one
like
for every
the so then like yeah, so we're like alternating and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't
We could
need
do
that
that.
much space on the dock. We really just need
Okay.
like 5 lines.
Okay, so are we going? So are
Might
we
as well
doing
put
on
that
with
one
the
on the
plan
next
that we're gonna
page.
go all out first game? Well, what's it? Is it all out first game, last game, B team's second game? Are we going all out first game, second game, and then B team against El Salvador? Are we going mix, or are we going all out mix? Are we going
I think
no?
I'm gonna be
Darn.
honest. I think we're gonna go all out for the USA game.
You think we're gonna go all out for
I
the USA
think
away
so,
game?
and this is why. I honestly don't think Honduras and El Salvador are good enough for our like. It's obviously gonna be a
Don't
mix.
disrespect
It's obvious.
Honduras, bro. That's gonna come
Look,
back to bite us.
homie, they're
Honduras is
7.
nice with
Okay.
it.
I think that we're probably gonna play a mixed team against both of them, right? But I
Okay.
think we're gonna play the full A team.
Okay, so you're saying a
for-
mix for first and last, and then mid game we're going all out.
Yes.
So we're going for the 9 points. Okay,
Uh-huh.
we're doing a mixed team then. Okay, so mixed
Yeah.
team. I'm
Actually,
going with.
I think we start with the USA game.
So the all
Because
out game. You
I
think we're going
think
all out?
if I were the coach,
Okay.
I'm obviously not John Herdman. I'm not in the.
Are we doing the one? Oh, which version are we doing? The version where Azorio's in midfield, or not the Azorio, but like that position that he plays? Is he in midfield or is he playing that left wing spot?
I think
because
for
some
the
people
Canada
have him in
game, we play
Huh?
him as like the wing spot type thing.
Okay,
Like
because
the
some
way
people
he-
have him at the wing spot, and some people have him in the middle. So we're not. It's basically a 3-4-3 then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have Borjan in net. I think Borjan's gonna have all the games. Although Crepeau's been doing bits. Oh my god. We'll get Borjan in there. I think he's probably the only one that will obviously play 3 games.
Now for the USA Canada.
3 center backs. Okay. See, this is where I'm tough. I don't know where to go. I don't know if he because he realized Kamal Miller had a really good Gold Cup, but Scott Kenny's also doing bits. So let me just put Alistair Johnson, because I think if we're going,
Yeah.
he's the only one that I know. I think we'll start there. Alistair Johnston. Okay.
Now, Steve,
Honestly, the center backs, I want to do last. Okay, let's put
to
Eustachio.
last? Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
Eustachio
let's
in the
get
middle for
Eustachio.
sure. Alfonso Davies for
Eustachio.
sure.
Okay, we'll get Davies in there.
Okay, this is a shambles.
Shit.
If you guys could see this doc, it's a shambles.
It's a shambles, and then beside him, we'll have Atiba Hutchison,
And do you think he would?
and then
You think he's gonna play
he's-
next to Eustachio?
bro, he's definitely if it's an all-out lineup, bro.
Yeah, I
Man's
think
been doing
so.
bits in Turkey right now. Okay, so I think we'll have you can.
Yeah, I was
See now
gonna
this
say.
one, no, see no,
I
no,
was
this
gonna
is
say,
interesting.
There's no shot we play Richie Larea after the way he's playing
See,
at
I
TFC.
don't know, because then if you're doing this, do you put Buchanan as? See, this is another thing too. Are we playing 4-4-2 against USA? See now, then that's a whole different
Probably
conversation.
Not. Probably not.
Oh my god, because that's what happened last time, and we freaking did bits.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we
know.
conceded
I
like
feel like
30
we're gonna start like
seconds in.
last time where it's flexible in game. But I'm thinking no, maybe you do start Larea, but instead of having Osorio, you have Buchanan, Lauren, and David. Okay, but I don't know if he'll do that.
I think we put
Imagine,
Buchanan. I think we put Buchanan.
because then you have Buchanan like this. Here's how I spell his name because I don't know how to spell it right. Oh no, wait, let me put this like that. So you have Dave. You have freaking.
David. Yeah, the front three.
Shit.
I think David and Laren have to play in the front three somewhere.
What I'm saying. So do we? So we're doing this. Are we putting? Because then we could put Buchanan as a front three with David and Lauren, and then you could have Larea. But I don't know if we'll do that.
No, I think we're probably gonna play Osario somewhere in the front three.
Okay, so you think Ozo and then Buchanan's is gonna start? Okay.
Well, it could be
So we'll get
Hoylett
Ozo.
too. Hoylett did play.
It could also be
quite well.
Witherspoon. It could also be Witherspoon. Okay, we'll
True.
put. Well, no, he likes Osorio. He'll start Osorio.
Yeah,
over.
he loves Osario.
He'll start Osorio over thing.
I think Osario
Okay.
and Laren are gonna switch, but they can't really see it.
Okay,
so
well, I think he'll go like this. I generally think
Victoria,
he's gonna. I
And
think
then I
his
think
best. I think his
Kennedy.
best lineup has Miller in it. I think his best lineup has
Miller?
Miller in it. Liam Miller had the really good Gold Cup.
Well-
He really likes Miller. I know Scott Kenny's doing bits, but I think he starts Miller.
What's stopping
Um,
Kennedy from playing center back?
You want to
That is
start him
pos-
there? Well,
That is
we're gonna because
because
I
look,
mean, you
who
need
do
that
we have?
experience in Victoria. I don't know.
Who do we have that can play there? Daniil Henry's hurt. I don't think he'll be
Neil Henry, if
available.
you're gonna play him anywhere, it's gonna be center back, but he's not in our best
wait.
11.
No, that's weird. He's not even hurt. It has like a circle with a slash over it, but it's
Okay.
just like he's called up to national team cross competition. Don't know what the fuck that means. But
What?
anyway, let's assume Daniil Henry is available to play.
Mhm.
There's Scott Kennedy.
Nah, he won't be. He won't
Steven
start. It's either
Vittoria. Kamal Miller's
it's
definitely gonna play
either
left
Scott
center back.
Kennedy or Kamal. It's Scott Kennedy or Kamal Miller or Steven Vittoria. If you're putting Kamal Miller or then okay, I think he'll play Vittoria in the middle,
Yeah, let's
I
just
don't
go
think
with
it-
Vittoria.
and
He's the
if it's
captain
an
of
all-out
the team right
game,
now.
and then you could Vittoria. Okay, so then this is what we think is happening for the US game. Once again, our game plan, our thing is a mix for the first game and last game.
Mm-hmm.
And then USA game and go all out. So switch it up. Instead of just going, you know what, fuck it, we have to go all out for our home games because you need those to win. No, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna mix it up a bit for the home games because we trust our team and we're playing on good grass. And then we're gonna go out in the away games because that's where we're just basically risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay, high risk, high reward. That's what we're going with. Okay, then you want to do the Honduras game?
Well, first we should say the team one last time so people can
Oh, yeah, okay.
understand our
Borjan
gibberish.
and net. Kamal Miller left center back. I forgot the Ninja Turtle names he gave him. To be
Oh,
honest.
fuck's sake.
We'll figure
He's
it out next time. Kamal
Donatello.
Miller.
He's Donatello. Come on,
Okay,
Miller.
Vittoria was
Splinter, because he's old as fuck.
Splinter, and then Alistair Johnson was
Raphael.
Raphael. Okay, so that's our, and then we
Yeah.
had that's our back three with Eustachio and Atiba in front of them, and then Buchanan and Davies on the wing backs, and then Ozo and Lauren with that free roll where Ozo kind of drops more than
Mhm.
Lauren, but
I
they
feel
kind of
like-
have that free roll with David up top.
I feel like
Okay.
with Laren, David, and Osario as the front three, they could even play like with Kyle Laren and Jonathan David as striker, and maybe
And then
like
what, just
Osario
Osorio
dropping
under
back.
them?
Or yeah, like it could. It's very like because Laren could also play as an attacking
If
midfielder.
anything, but
so they could-
honestly, I was surprised they all have
intermix.
freaking free roam because you see Jonathan David drop, you see Lauren drop,
yeah.
you see Ozo drop. Ozo obviously drop deeper than the other guys because he hustles a lot. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
what things can
Front
happen.
three has free roam.
Okay,
I
so
think that's solid. Like,
okay,
I
so
think
now
that's our
we
A
go to the
team.
first game. I think Borjan's still in net,
Mm-hmm.
obviously for the first game. I think this is where you
Kennedy.
start Kennedy, and then do you put a don't freaking Vittoria's not playing freaking. If he's playing the thing game, he's gonna have Daniil to play center, and then I think Johnson comes in again. I think
Yeah.
Johnson's still there. I think Davies is still there. I think the third game's where we're gonna see
Mhm.
maybe come off the bench. Davies is still there. We're gonna have Larea gonna be on the right.
Uh-huh.
Eustachio is still gonna play in this game.
I don't think so, actually. Will he?
No, I think he'll start this game because El Salvador is the weakest opponent. Then I think we're gonna have Eustachio and K.
Not Piet?
No, he gets goaded, but he might be in the third game. You never know.
I think we're probably going to play Osario in the first game.
And then we're gonna have to play David and freaking Lauren because Cavallini is freaking yeeted right now.
We don't have to play Laren. We could play Hoylett and
Oh, it's
or
facts.
Witherspoon
How did I forget about
Witherspoon
Hoylett?
and
And
Osario
then
and Osario.
Ozo, I think wants to play at home. He wants a bit. I think so. That's gonna be. So I think the first game we're rocking Borjan, Kennedy, Daniil, and Johnston. Really sketch. Don't know with Daniil there, but it's fine. Then we're gonna have Davies, Eustachio, K, Larea, then Hoylett, David, and Zorio
Mm-hmm.
as the front three. Well, kind of just free roam
Yeah,
everyone.
I think that's
Okay, then
solid.
last
That front
game.
three.
I think obviously Borjan's still in net. Why the fuck is the lettering so small?
Oh, here, let me fix that real quick. Here, let me fix that. Let me fix that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, and then you just hit space for me this one. There we go.
Okay, so I think obviously Borjan plays. Oh my god. No, no. Oh fuck.
Did it do it
Okay.
again? No, you're good. You're good. Give you more
Okay.
space.
So we think Borjan is still gonna start again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Um. Ooh, just no. I think Kamal Miller comes back in.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know why I
think
put Kamal this
Miller,
time. Miller comes in.
probably
Can Victoria
Vittoria.
play both games? I
I
don't know
think
if I Victoria.
Vittoria and Daniil Henry are gonna play as the center backs.
Victoria and Daniil, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because Vittoria is getting a break for the first game, so he's gonna play the next two.
Ooh.
Or will we see Atiba drop back and play as like a sweeper?
He's played center back before, and that was the game that we choked the Haiti.
So
So,
probably not again.
I
I
don't
think
know. I would. You know what? No, no, no. We're playing this
actually
game.
because Vittoria's
We're
old
starting off with a 4-4-2. We're starting with the 4-4-2. We get
for the El Salvador
Miller.
game.
Yeah, we're starting against 4. We're playing a 4-4-2. That's what's happening here.
Oh, because then you could get Larea in there easier.
At a Kugbe is coming in there.
Loki
Great
forgot he
option as
was
a
there.
backup. Um. Ooh, I think he plays. Does he play? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah, I
Pro-
think he plays Victoria. Plays come on
Yeah.
Victoria, and then bring Buchanan back in.
No,
He's
not
playing
at
the
right
back.
back. Probably gonna be Richie Larea, and then Buchanan's playing as the right mid.
Oh yeah, because we're doing 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Lorraine, or he does a little bit of this. I don't know if he plays Alistair Johnson ever,
No,
but
it's gonna
Alistair
be Larea.
Johnson's
It's gonna be
first
Larea.
2 games. So I don't know if anyone on the field besides the goalkeeper plays 3 games, the people honestly, I have. Oh my god, where am I going with this? I see Alistair Johnson even having a higher chance of doing that than Alphonso Davies. Because the depth at the right center back is kind of iffy. So,
What do you mean?
um,
Daniil Henry could play there.
oh my God, please don't have him out right. He'll get cooked. No, don't. Please, no. Okay. And then the GOAT, Piet.
Yep.
And then,
Who else do we have here? I mean, Liam Fraser's probably gonna come off the bench if he's lucky. Do we
yeah,
see
okay. Then we're
David
gonna have.
Wotherspoon playing as a deep lying playmaker?
No,
I
we're
don't
not playing.
really
We're gonna
see
play
it.
K. I don't know if Atiba could play both of these. I'm gonna be honest. Atiba can. I
Well,
don't know
we
if
only have
Atiba's
Atiba
gonna
for
come
one
off the
game.
bench. If things are not happening, he's coming off the bench at halftime.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
And
can see that
then
in the first game too. I could
we'll
definitely
have
see him come in.
Davies. No, actually, Davies not starting. This is the game Davies comes off as a sub. Then Buchanan's actually gonna play the left, and then
Well,
yeah, I
Hoylett
feel
could
like I'm
play on the
forgetting
left.
someone. I was gonna put Hoylett on the right.
Wotherspoon could play there.
Hoylett, um, and then this is the game that Cavallini comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he starts with
Cavallini and Hoylett.
Larn. It's gonna be Larn. Or you can do if you want. You can do this. You do Cavallini and Hoylett, and then have Witherspoon on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm down for that. So this is what we think's gonna happen. And obviously, in these games, if things are not happening, I still think he'll bring Davies on and David no matter what because people pay BMO Field to go watch them.
Yeah,
So I think
exactly.
he'll bring him either way off the bench. So first game, we think it's gonna be Borjan, Kennedy, Daniil, and Johnston
Mm-hmm.
with Davies, Eustachio, Nikkei, Larea, Ozo, Hoylett, and David
Mm-hmm.
in the 3-back formation in the U.S. Canada game. We think it's gonna be Borjan, Kamal Miller, Victoria, Johnston, with Davies, Eustáquio, Atiba, and Buchanan, with Lauren, David, and Ozo. In the last game, we think we're gonna switch to the 4-4-2 with Borjan, Kamal Miller, Steven Victoria, Adekube, Larea, Piet the GOAT, thick boy, tier list coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Anthony K with Witherspoon, Buchanan, with Witherspoon, or either Witherspoon or Hurlette, probably Witherspoon on the right side, and then Hoylett with that free kind of roam with Cavallini up top.
Mhm.
I think this game he'll start, and then we'll obviously see Davies and David come on, like I said before.
Yep. I think that's
Okay,
solid. Honestly, all three
I was,
teams, they look pretty solid.
yeah, I'm solid with that.
So what's this list you have down here?
Unfortunately for Liam Fraser, does not get a start.
He better
The only
fucking
player
not touch
in our
grass.
predictions to not get a start besides Crepeau and Pantemis, which is tough.
Yeah, well, life's tough.
Life's tough. Okay, so this is just a quick thing I saw on a post. So if you were going to go, if the position was based off like your position in the Ocho or the Octagon, whatever you want to call it, was based off a transfer market value, we would be qualifying. I know. If we didn't have Alphonso Davies there, we might or probably would be 5th, but it's fine. Okay, that's completely fine. Let me see if that's what. Let me do quick mathematics in your head. 70 million minus 1, so we would be at 100 million. Okay, so we would be 4th. We'd be under Jamaica if we didn't have Alphonso Davies. Okay, as carrying with that much money. Shout out El Salvador 4 million. Zavaleta back home. See, interested to see how his reception is. Because obviously Toronto Seas love Eric Zavaleta.
Yeah.
Should be club captain.
I just checked. I thought he was like somewhat close to like 1 mil. He's only like 500,000.
That's gonna be very interesting. The Roldan brothers, obviously in the the USA versus El Salvador game, which would be very interesting. And yeah, so basically, you can't see it, so I probably should say what it is. USA is first with 298.43 million. Mexico second with 195.58 million. Canada is in third with 179.99 million. Jamaica's fourth with 103.46 million. Costa Rica is 31.93 million. Panama 17.08 million. Honduras is 13.2 million, and El Salvador is 4.57.
And they're all in
Obviously,
US dollars too.
The rosters are a little scuffed for these teams that are red listed. Obviously, the big news came out with England, how they're not letting players go to red list countries if they're playing red list countries or if they're a red list country. So Jamaica is probably the team that gets fucked the most. Obviously, we got lucky this window that we're playing in USA and in Canada, so no red list countries.
Yep.
Well, but by UK, so it just for UK. Well, there might be for. Pretty sure there wasn't for any other leagues. But the UK did it. The FA. What are they called? Just the English FA, right?
Yeah, the English FA.
Yeah.
Most people just call them the FA.
So they're trying to work out some deals right now because they want Antonio. Like basically, if they don't have their they're basically playing like honestly might even be a freaking C+ team because almost all their good players are dual nats. So we'll see what happens there. Antonio will be a big miss, especially with their Mexico game this window. So yeah, that's about it we have for kind of World Cup qualifying talk. Next week you will see the review if we'll be happy or freaking punching a freaking screen if we get less than 6 points, honestly. Yeah,
6 points is really like preferably we get like 7 at least.
No, but I'm saying if we don't get 6 points, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
If we don't get 6 points, we have to get those 2 home wins, and then we try to pick up a point or even 3 against the US, which will be tough. We haven't really played them with all their big boys.
Yeah.
So, and they also haven't played with all our big boys. Well, technically a little bit in that 2019 game where we beat them. So interested to see how that goes. So yeah, that's enough for the CONCACAF Canada World Cup qualifying talk. Like we said before, fan meetup Voyager section. Go hit us up. We'll be there. Next, we're gonna go into some Portugal World Cup qualifiers. Matthew could start it away.
It would be hilarious if I just took off this shirt, put on a Portugal one. But
I thought you were ready because you looked. I don't know. Maybe you had it planned.
No,
I didn't know.
I just decided to put this in while I was watching the Portugal game. just because we talk
Okay.
about Canada a lot, and obviously we're kind of like dual national type thing. So,
All I'm saying is I'm representing Canada. Matthew's a schmuck. He won't. But
I don't know if no. Obviously,
so
I'm not
both of
gonna
them
play.
come
But
calling. World Cup qualify today. These camps. Who are you going for? I'm going Canada, and it's not even
I don't know.
our decision.
I don't know.
I'm going Canada right away.
I'd be stuck. I'm either stuck
You're
between playing
schmuck.
with Cristiano fucking Ronaldo, or like Liam Fraser.
Well,
So
okay.
like,
In this situation, what position are you?
bro, I don't
Are
know.
you right back, a striker, or center mid? What do you want to be?
Obviously right back.
So you're right back. Okay. So you're playing on the right wing back, the role for Canada,
Yeah.
and You're gonna play beside freaking who plays right wing? You're gonna be with freaking Tavio over here or Schmuck over here?
Imagine.
Or yeah,
I
I
don't
mean
know.
that's
It
all I'm
would
saying. Look how advanced you could be in a freaking Canadian
obviously,
system.
obviously, I need to know how good I would be. You know what
Imagine being in training with freaking Samuel Piet and Liam Fraser, and you're talking about Ronaldo.
I mean?
Get out of my face. That's
Okay,
a
but
different breed
anyway,
of football players.
Portugal did play Ireland today. Did you watch the
Mhm.
game at all?
I did not. All I kept seeing is Man City memes about Bazunu or whatever his name is saving Ronaldo's penalty.
Yeah, I fucking love that. I'm be honest. I was talking
Bro,
to the guys at practice.
you guys just loan him out every year, just like how Muric
No,
actually had a
we
good
loaned him out
potential,
for
but you
2
just loan him
years.
out to freaking League Two every year, some dumb shit like that, and he's
No,
never gonna be good.
bro. First of all, he's 19. We only loaned him out twice. The
You're
first
talking
loan,
Bazunu or Muric?
Bazuno.
Okay,
The first we picked him up 2 years ago from Shamrock Rovers,
okay, please just start.
and then we sent him out
Yeah,
on loan
force
to
Stefan to
Rochdale.
move.
Rochdale, I think at the time played in League Two, and then we loaned him out to
Okay,
Portsmouth, who's in League One. So that's already a
okay,
promotion.
okay.
Honestly,
I'll
next
jump to
year I think he might be able to make the jump to the Premier League.
championship. Oh,
I think
I was gonna
so.
say
I
championship
think
there,
so.
but you just went to Premier League. Where's he
Maybe
gonna get
like
game time? I mean, I'll be happy if he gets game time over freaking Stefan over here. Freaking
well,
USA #1 over here. Well,
I do like Zach
they're
Steffen. He seems like a nice guy. But like
okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know too many I don't know. He might go play for like a team that gets promoted from the championship to the Premier
If
League
we're
next
being
year.
honest, we know who the GOAT is
Who?
between the sticks, and that's Scott Carson.
Of
So
course. We'll
I don't
get
know
to
why I
him
bring up
later.
Zach
We'll
Steffen
get to
here.
him later.
We'll get to that later.
But I do like Zach Steffen. And obviously the Scott
Yeah,
Carson
but
is a
Muric,
quality
you guys
signing.
fucked up Muric. You just keep loaning him out every year.
I don't think he was ever gonna be that good. I think he was just big.
The
I'm gonna be honest.
disrespect. Wow, great Man City Academy, eh? Can't even develop.
We signed him.
Developed
We signed
player.
him. It's fine.
Where'd
But yeah.
you even sign him from?
How long is it gonna take for me to fucking find? I should have gone on the Portugal team. They have so many fucking.
You guys
City
loaned him out to
players.
Turkey this year? He's 22 nowadays.
Yeah, he's not even that old.
Oh, you guys bought him from Grasshoppers? You guys had him since he was 17. Come on.
That's it.
Then you guys had him. You loaned him out to Netherlands. You loaned him out to Nottingham Forest. You loaned him out to Girona. You loaned him out to Willem too. And now he's in Turkey.
Yeah, two of those teams were.
I mean,
I
hold
think
on.
we sent him on loan to NAC Breda, which is the team
Yeah,
in the
Nac
Netherlands.
Breda or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, Portugal did play Ireland. The first half definitely should have been 0-0, but of course Egan on Ireland had other plans and scored a header, which
Okay.
I think the commentator was speaking Italian. I'm pretty sure, because it didn't quite sound.
Wait, before
Portuguese.
you go into that, does Muric represent Kosovo?
Yes. We actually have a few
okay,
Kosovo.
I thought he was Swiss. Okay.
Yeah, we actually have a few players who represented or would have represented Kosovo.
You guys have that freaking New Zealand like Iranian guy or whatever, right?
Yeah, we have him. Yeah. But we had some kid who was gonna play for Kosovo. He's like our age, but he had like a heart condition, so he couldn't play soccer anymore, and he just became a scout.
Oh, he became a scout, eh?
Yeah, he just like I remember like a week after he retired, like he was kind of forced to retire, but the week after he retired, he already signed a deal for Manchester City to become a scout, which is pretty cool.
What even is Muric's biggest highlight for Man City? The penalty shoot against Leicester?
Yeah,
like
pretty
literally
much.
that's all he did for Man City, no?
Yeah. Okay, so let's get to the game. Egan scored a header, and the Italian. I was watching it on TLC or TLN.
Yo, I was about
TLN.
to say,
TLN.
bro, it was playing My 600-Pound Life transition to freaking Cristiano.
No, but the guys I think they were speaking Italian, because it didn't quite sound Portuguese. but
Okay.
I could still like understand a little bit what they were saying. And I think they were trying to shit on Patricio because he definitely couldn't have gone there, but like
Did
they
my boy
thought that.
Kelleher start? No, it was
Mhm.
Bozino.
But yeah,
Shamak.
Egan scored a header right before halftime on a corner, and then the game was kind of like Portugal trying to attack. Ireland defended very, very well the entire game, up until the
I mean,
very end where they got unlucky.
their
But
squad's built for that shit, bro. Egan,
Ronaldo,
Jeff Hendrick, freaking Seamus Coleman,
yeah,
Shane
they
Duffy.
were playing Seamus Coleman and Matt Doherty as the wingbacks. Matt Doherty was
Oh, they
playing
did a
left wing
five in the
back.
back?
Yeah,
Oh
bro,
shit,
that's like the
okay.
perfect formation for them.
What
But yeah,
happened to that McLean dude? Is he still good or no?
McLean?
McLean or whatever his name was?
No, no.
Uh,
But anyway, Ronaldo scored two pretty much identical headers that went to the same
mm,
area of the net. What the first one in the 89th minute, and I was like, oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
we're gonna get a draw. And then he scored in the 96th minute, and it was just limbs, and he broke the
Okay, love to
record
see
for
it.
most goals, so he has it now officially. So it's not shared between him and Ali Dai. So he has
Okay,
111, which is pretty dope. I
okay.
think he's gonna be the only ever player, other than like 11, to score like all numbers at the same amount. He's
Wait,
like the
what?
You know how like 111, they're all the same
Okay.
number, like it's
Oh,
111.
okay, okay. Okay.
I think he's gonna be the only person to break the record in the
While
men's.
doing it?
I think he's the last because no one's gonna score 222 goals. You know what I mean? Like that's a
Well, yeah,
lot.
that would be the next one. I mean, nowadays, bro, kids are playing like when they're freaking 16, bro, or some shit.
Yeah. I mean Kamavanga,
No.
right? He played when he was 16, 17. We'll
Yeah, but it
talk
would have
about
to be
him
like
later.
someone that plays like for like a decent team where he would be starting, but because like some next shit like a Luxembourg or some shit. He's like the only good player in Luxembourg or some
I
shit.
wouldn't say
It'd have
Luxembourg. I think it would have to be like an Asian team like South Korea because they're already pretty good.
What? Because you could bang teams
If
up.
they had like the
They
next
have that one
Ronaldo,
guy. What's his name? Kangan Lee or whatever.
no, but what I'm saying is that if they have a player who's like actually going to become the next Ronaldo, like
I
obviously you could
mean,
tell right
I'm
away.
still waiting for freaking Kubo to be the next Messi from Japan. These guys talking him up like he's next Messi over here.
No, but like you know
I'm
what I
still waiting
mean?
for that.
Like if they get a player like Kylian Mbappe, he would have scored a shit ton of
Mm.
goals against all these Asian teams. You know
Yo,
what I
what
mean?
the? Aaron Conley's only 21. What the fuck? That guy looks so old.
But it's looking good for Portugal into the rest of the window. Of course, they have one more competitive game against Azerbaijan for the World Cup qualifiers. But in between then, they have a friendly against Qatar. And just really quick, I can even
So is this
grab.
window that is there? This was part of the World Cup qualification, no?
Yes, 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 yes. So
Did it start
basically,
already? I don't even know.
yeah, it did. They're in a group of five. It's their fourth game so far. So they've played every other team.
Have they won every other game? I haven't been paying
No, they
attention that
tied
much.
once against Serbia, and we had a podcast about that where the Serbian player
Oh, the
cleared
freaking
off the
the
line.
controversial shit
Yeah,
with Ronaldo throwing the armband,
yeah.
and also Ronaldo played on the left. What the
There
fuck?
should have been VAR. It was weird. He played right, left. But anyway, there's five teams total in the group. The last place
Hmm.
currently is Azerbaijan. Well, I should say
Okay.
this before. Portugal have played 4 games. The rest of the teams
Okay.
have played 3 so far.
Man's not gonna talk about Silva playing the 10. What a
So
guy.
Azerbaijan is in last with 3 losses.
Okay.
Ireland is tied with them, but because they've scored more goals, even on goal differential, they're tied. But because they've scored more
Hmm.
goals, they're ahead in fourth.
Hmm.
Luxembourg, with 2 wins and a loss, are in third. You were disrespecting them.
Luxembourg's did bits, and they beat Azerbaijan today. I know it
Mhm.
wasn't big, but they've been doing bits.
But I want to see them against Serbia, which I think might be tomorrow. It's on
I mean,
Saturday. It's on Saturday.
they could do bits, man.
Um,
They did. I remember they did beat Ireland. So
yeah, and then Serbia is second, right behind Portugal with 7 points. If they
wait, did Luxembourg didn't even play both their Azerbaijan games, right?
no, they played one, and
Okay,
they
so
won
they
two
could
to
still.
one.
Yeah.
Then again, I think Portugal only beat them 1-0 too, so I can't
No,
really
it's
complain
3-1.
about
It's
that.
3-1.
Azerbaijan, it was 1-0 on an own goal.
Oh, I think about the Luxembourg game. We beat Luxembourg
Yeah, we did
3-1.
beat Luxembourg 3-1 in Luxembourg, which is pretty good.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the next few games because, like, obviously after this window, because Azerbaijan isn't really,
Hmm.
the most exciting thing in Azerbaijan is the F1 race. I'm gonna be brutally honest.
You don't, but let me see what else Azerbaijan has. You're disrespecting by
They had the
Azerbaijan like
Euro
that.
finals that Mkhitaryan couldn't go to because he's like a criminal there.
Bro, it's famed for its epic mountain ranges and mulberry groves and vineyards that flourish in the valleys. Get with the shit, bro.
Man's just reading straight off Google.
Bro, mans have the epic mountains, bro. Look at this shit. Let me see Azerbaijan. Let me search up Azerbaijan mountains.
They do have a lot of mountains, actually.
I don't know. It's what Google's telling me is fucking sick. So, mans do have the mountains. They do have elite mountains.
But I'm
Are
telling
they a
you,
rich country?
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Bro, one of the questions people also ask, why is Azerbaijan so rich? 2/3 of Azerbaijan is rich in oil and natural gas. The region of Lesser Caucasus accounts for most of the country's gold, silver, iron, copper, titanium, chromium. Okay. Is Azerbaijan corrupt? Corruption? Okay, we're not going to get into that.
All countries are corrupt. Let's be honest. Anyway, do you want to jump into TFC? Actually,
Why is Azerbaijan so rich? Question mark. 3 questions after. Why is Azerbaijan so poor? What?
There's a huge like class divide in Azerbaijan. You're either really really rich or really really poor. There's really
I
like
guess so.
there's
My
no
God,
like
like
middle class there. But yeah, hopefully
I thought it
Portugal
was
win their
like
next
some
few
Monaco
games.
shit, but
And yeah, because there's only one spot to go through to go through to the World Cup, and then if you come second, you have to play in like playoffs, European playoffs, to get to the intercontinental playoffs. I think.
yes.
So let's jump into the shipwreck that is TFC. Currently, lost 3-1 in Montreal, 4-1 derby. Only highlight is that Piet scored. You know, thick boy. We gotta represent.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And then Torres and Kyoto scored. I really don't know who those guys are. I didn't watch the game. Did you?
The what game? No.
Montreal? No, exactly.
Oh wait, yeah, I did. I
Oh, you
did.
did?
Yeah, I was mixing my head up with the Freaking United game. No,
Oh.
I went to the game. It was another painful. It was almost as painful as the Inter Miami one, but nothing is as painful as that. I can't stand losing Inter Miami. Um, it was tough for. Obviously, love to the go PF for scoring. Torres' goal was a banger. Kieto was literally playing Canada tomorrow. Achara, but it was just another shit show. Fucking Gonzalez got beat so fucking easy. Oh my God, it was just painful. Just pain. That's all I could say right now. Just pain. Um, it was this was kind of a game where we're like, okay, Montreal, they're gonna at least win this game for the boys, the rivals, Francais versus or Quebecois. Wait, is Quebecois just the name of the
It's like
the
how
voting group?
Quebecers say like Quebec, I think, or like
No,
if you're from
Quebecois
Quebec,
means
like
you're Quebec,
yeah.
right? I don't know. French Canadian, France. No, I'm not trying. French Canadians versus English speaking Canadians, kind of rivalry based off hockey and shit, kind of until other sports.
It's more like politically, I think.
Yeah, I know, but then
Well,
that political
then
sauce
again,
also started with hockey.
We're like
too.
trying to blame all this shit. Noble Okello also got sent off in the 5th minute.
Yeah,
which
I know.
think
He
they
freaking
VAR'd. He like
no, he
two-footed someone,
freaking
no?
he deserved a red. No, he
Yeah?
deserved a red. Yeah, he deserved red. It was like this. I was like, look, I'm like, yeah, no, we're fucked. He got a red. It was just another shit show.
We also
tried,
didn't
but
play with
it's just freaking pain. Who are we even playing next? I think we're versus Inter Miami again. Please don't do this to me. Or is it's either FC Cincinnati or okay, it's FC Cincinnati. Then it's Inter Miami, Nashville, and then if you guys lose to York United, I'm little like I don't even know what to say anymore. That better be a win, and it better be like fucking 5-0.
Yeah. Also, like if you
if you guys even start Soteldo and you don't actually get a goal, like I don't even know what to say at that point. I don't think it'll even start Soteldo if I'm being honest, but
I'm also looking at the lineup for the TFC game against Montreal. We didn't even play with a striker. I guess you could kind of call Achara a striker, but he's definitely more of a
Achara
winger.
was playing. Achara was kind of no. Achara was playing at top. If it's a Google one, the Google one's always fucked.
Well, no, it's just foot mob. It says like Soteldo and Pizzuelo are up top, and I think it just takes into account what they started at.
What are you doing, man? We're trying to get the sofa score. Freaking what is it called? Oh my God, what is that shit called? Not advertisement. What is that shit called?
What, the heat map or the average player position?
No. We're trying to get sponsorship from SofaScore, man. Your man's ruining it. Bring up full mob and shit. The fuck is this, man?
Hey, equal opportunity, right? I'm gonna check SofaScore, see what they said.
Okay. Okay.
If it's more accurate, it's more accurate. I even like how
If
they
it's
have the average position. I really like that. Yeah, it says the same thing. It says the same thing.
if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's up. I don't remember Pozuelo playing up like that. I swear it was like um the reason it looks weird because they were playing with a red card, so it wasn't like that. It was like
Like the
it
average
was weird.
positions look like this.
It was like because
Oh, it's probably too bright for you guys to see it.
Pozuelo was playing like really central because once we got the red card, it was like weird. It was weird because after the thing, and then yeah, it was weird because after the red card.
Yeah.
So that kind of probably explains it.
Just blame the red card. It also looks like Richie Larea played as a striker, which I don't think he really played as a
No,
striker.
he did not play as a striker. He was playing really high though, because he was pressing a
Yeah.
lot, but he was definitely not playing a striker.
But
What
anyway,
is this?
let's jump into York United. Don't really have to talk too much about them.
What was the loss? Whoa! You trying to break our sponsorship? What do you mean we're not gonna talk to them? That's another ties you're breaking. Look at
I'm not
so now
breaking
you gotta show
ties.
now you gotta show me your
It's
scarf
just
in the back. Now you gotta show me your scarf in
the
the
scarf
back.
is still in the back, bro. You
Yeah, but
always
it doesn't
gonna
even
see
show
it.
the logo. What is that?
Is the logo there? This one?
Okay, there you go. There you go.
You
Okay,
want me to?
hit us up, York United. We'll be your
No, but it's obviously more of like an international window type episode. You know what I mean? It's not like a club episode. That's why I kind of wanted to go through TFC pretty
yeah.
quick.
So we're just gonna go for it. York United. Lost 3-1 to I was supposed to
In the
say
four.
York. I'm like wait, I'm so confused right now. We lost 3-1 to Forge. That was a bit of a tough game. I didn't watch that
What
one.
did they call the
Atletico
derby?
Ottawa, I saw the highlights. Most of the time I go more in depth when I'm at the games, but I haven't been to those games. Obviously, they're both away.
Fake fan.
Atletico Ottawa York game was a good game. Um, was a late, well, not really late, but yeah, kind of late, but not like last second type
Mhm.
shit. Tying goal for Atletico Ottawa, so it was a good fun game. And yeah, hopefully we do bits. Let me pull up the actual standings right now. If I pull up right here, we're in fifth right now. It's tough. Pacific's still going off right now. We need that Forge win, if I'm being completely honest, and we can't be drawing to Lake Ottawa. They're in the bin right now. So doing bits for they also just re-signed Ferrari. He's been really positive
Mhm.
for York United this season, so that's good for him. And I'm pretty sure we loaned out some of our other international players who haven't been able to come for visas and stuff. People like William Wallace, and we got Mateo Campagna, who's supposed to be the next guy to come save Canada at center back from Vancouver Whitecaps. I think he's
Campagna
set 16. Mateo Campagna. He's like I think he's 17 or
on loan,
16.
right?
Yeah, on loan.
Okay.
Um,
Bef-
yeah, shout out York United. Probably be your next game, hopefully.
Mhm. Before we get to the crazy transfer deadline day,
Okay.
we got a Benjamin Mendy update.
Okay, I need to know this because I didn't really look into it.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
we will also add the same link we added last time, which I think was for. Actually, let me find it real quick. Control videos. Let's see what it was for. Sacha, that's it. It's like an anti like abuse.
Sasha. Shout out Sasha.
SACHA. It's an acronym. We'll add that once again, just because I hate talking about like abuse and like all this stuff. But yeah. Basically, Mendy is gonna stay in jail for 2 weeks. Also his bail. You could pay bail to like get out of prison and stay on like house arrest and stuff.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if you get it put on house arrest, but like you know what I mean. You're like still like you're outside of prison.
You just have to wear that freaking the ankle thing.
I don't think you do, but basically he applied for bail, and he got
Okay.
rejected.
Okay, makes sense.
So I recently found out the prison that he's at is in Liverpool,
Oh,
which
you
is
love to
quite
see it.
interesting. So I
Okay.
bet a lot of Liverpool fans are probably
Oh,
letting
bro,
him
that's actually
know.
gonna be, dude. That they do that on purpose,
Maybe.
bro. All the Liverpool fans that would probably be in that Liverpool jail, just freaking Mendy, not only a freaking dunce, but
Yeah.
he's a Man City player. Oh my God, bro.
Bro, I wonder if
But
they're
also Mendy's a professional athlete, so you know
yeah.
he is built like an athlete.
I
That's the whole
want.
thing.
Well,
But
then again, he did get bodied by Adama Traore.
Adama Traore,
Bro,
yeah, you guys just ended his career for no reason
how
because of
many
that. But yeah,
how
anyways,
many fucking Adama Traores do you think are at prison other than the speed? Just like I'm talking about, like big fucking dudes. Bro, he's gonna get abused. Um,
we'll see. I don't think there's
actually,
that much
I wonder.
Adamas.
Do you think he plays soccer? Do you think he
And
trains
this is
at prison?
Liverpool, not
Do you think?
freaking what?
Do you think he trains at prison?
No. If he does, you what? Then he's a freaking nuns. They're not gonna go, "Oh, here's a soccer ball because you're a Man City player." Oh, fuck. No, they're gonna go at him unless
Yeah.
he's playing with like his freaking
And why are
like
you
a
saying
can of freaking
nonce?
beans or some shit.
It's a
Isn't that what they
nonce.
call him
It's
in
a
England?
nonce.
Oh, same shit.
N-O-N-C.
Unless he's doing keep ups with the freaking can of beans. Can of beans. What's that meme where they go beans? What's that shit?
Oh, okay. Hold up. Okay, so I'm reading
Okay.
this thing. Like I should have
Uh-huh.
read it before.
Nice.
Okay. So he basically he's getting charged with attacks on 3 different women.
Oh,
That's the best way to
tax.
say
Okay.
it. I don't want to say like the R word, because YouTube might
Yeah.
not like it very much.
Yeah.
Including one under 18. So that means that they were in between the age of 16 and 18. And if I do a quick VAR check, I'm gonna get put on a watch list for what I'm about to think. The age of consent, sexual consent
buddy.
in England, in the UK, is 16.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it might be like Canada where in the Canada it's like you have to be under the age of 18 or you have to be dated. You have to be dating them.
No, it doesn't say anything like that.
For UK, no. Also, I might be wrong with that one, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing. I don't want to search it up because the people that are
It
watching me
wouldn't
or my
be
Google.
it wouldn't be illegal for someone who's 16 to have a relationship with someone who's 30. Other than if it's sexual assault, like, you know what I mean?
Wait, in England you
In
could date
England,
at
you could be
16
like,
a 30-year-old.
yeah, you could date a 40-year-old or whatever. Doesn't matter.
That's just fucked.
That's just the age there, right? Just is what it is.
I thought, what the fuck? That's just kind of
And
fucked.
all of this took place at his home, which is even
Okay.
more fucked up.
Yeah.
A second man, aged 40, was also arrested on suspicion
Oh no.
as the part of the police investigations into the allegations, but was released on bail. You know what
They
bail
allowed
is,
him.
right? Yeah, we already
They didn't let
talked about
Mandy get that shit though.
this.
They
Nope.
said nope.
Also, I need to check Instagram again because I sent you this and I didn't save it myself like a dumbass.
What did you send me?
In the Ruben Semedo. Okay, and talking about nonces, not really nonce. Olympiacos defender Ruben Semedo has been arrested in Greece
Oh
after
yeah, that
being
was
accused
yeah.
of the R word by a 17-year-old girl, according to Greek media. The 17-year-old claims that she met Semedo in a bar and he spiked her drink. Man's moving like Bill fucking Bill Cosby.
Crosby, whoa, buddy.
He's
Why
moving
you going
like
at
Bill.
Crosby?
He's moving. I didn't
trying to
finish
pull
the
up
word. I
exact-
tried to. But yeah, Bill Cosby. The man's moving
If I
like
can
Bill
find it
Cosby.
here.
Oh no fucking way! Semedo was linked with a transfer to Wolves this summer, but the the transfer fell through as his criminal record that did not allow him for a work permit.
Whoa, what the other shit does he have on his record? The flip? How
And
is this guy moving like
the
that?
age of consent in Greece is 15.
Yeah, no, yeah. The other countries, shit's a different breed. Like, bro, there's countries where that shit's 13.
Drinking age in Greece.
All I'm saying
18.
is,
How the fuck was she at a bar at 17?
bro, you get that shit, bro. In Greece, you think they give a shit? If they're a hot girl, they'll be like, oh, just get in. You think they give a shit? And I want to find out what the lowest age of consent is in the world, but the FBI agents watching my computer right now are gonna think I'm so sus right now. Imagine me on computer. What's the lowest age of consent in the world? I'm gonna look so sus. That looks fucked. Search it up for search. You got
Search
search
what
it
up?
up because
Search what up?
I don't want my FBI agent looking.
Well,
What's the lowest age of consent in the world?
I already
'Cause I'm
searched it
interested.
up.
Fact.
I already searched it up. I even hit enter just so then the FBI
Okay.
knows. Don't worry,
Okay.
FBI. It was for a podcast. I'm not a nonce.
Okay, nice.
What do you want me to look up? Drinking age or age of consent?
Age of consent, bro. I bet you there's countries that have that shit. Like it doesn't matter. Like it's just you could be 10. Like that shit's fucked.
Age of consent worldwide. Age of consent by country 2021. Bro,
Brazil is
someone
14
has
too.
12. Someone has 12.
Oh no. Who's 12? Who's 12? Who's 12?
Can't there just be a fucking like
Cut
list?
off.
Okay, if they're
Who has
both
12?
if both partners are under 18, age of consent in Germany is 14, but it's kind of like the rules in Canada, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, 14, bro. That means a grade 8 could be someone going into college. That's fucked. Still fucked. 16,
Pakistan,
okay.
all sexual activity is illegal until marriage. Women are allowed to marry
Oh, okay. So that's
at
a
14.
okay, yeah, but that
The
that
minimum age for
happens.
men is 18. That's fucked. China is 14. France is 15.
Oh, I swear Brazil's crazy too.
Russia 16.
Brazil, they be doing shit like grade five, bro.
Italy, it's 14. Age of consent rises to 16-year-olds in Italy when the partner is like an authority figure, so like a teacher. Philippines, it's straight up 12.
Whoa, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
In the Philippines, it's 12.
Bro, so basically, guys have a thing just for that's crazy.
Well, then again, in the U.S., it
Like,
ranges from
you're-
16 to
no,
18.
it's like,
In
yo,
the U.S., it's
if
16
you're
to
under the age
18.
of 16, you can't be fucking your teacher. But if you're 16, yo, go fuck your teacher. What the fuck? That sucked.
16 in Australia.
I
There's
want
like
to
a
find.
map.
I want you to.
There's actually
I
like
want
a
you.
map, so I
I
can
want
like
you to find the lowest one and see how. I want. I bet
12.
you, there has to be one crazy one. 12 was the lowest.
Yeah, here. Control F.
Oh my god, I'm kind of
12.
scared to click on that link. I'm gonna look so sus. If you're sending me that link.
What link?
Oh, I thought you were gonna copy and paste and send me that shit. I was like,
No.
oh, it's kind of sus for me to click on that.
Age of
'Cause I
consent.
didn't.
Age of consent laws vary considerably worldwide, although most countries require young people to be over 14 before having sex, like at all. Angola and the Philippines, 12.
Bro, but I swear in
South
Brazil, bro, I'm not
Korea
even like
and Japan is 13.
bro, in
But
Brazil they do
there's
that shit in like
definitely
grade
more
5.
laws.
I'm not even like Brazil they do that shit in grade 5, bro.
Bro,
Like these
but
are laws, but there's no shit way that half of these countries follow that shit.
no, but like South Korea and Japan, there's like I think there's like more laws. It's just not like 13 and like 30-year-old. You know what I mean?
You
It's
could
like
do, but that's still like they're
there's like
promoting that
more
shit at
laws.
13. That's still crazy. They're
Well, it's a
promoting that shit
normal
at
thing,
13.
right? Oh, here are the 10 countries with the lowest ages of consent. Jesus,
Oh,
how is
no.
this a thing? Angola 12, Philippines 12, Western Sahara 13.
Okay,
Comoros?
so
What the fuck is Comoros?
oh, it's that. Isn't that the one they have like a moon and
They
then it's
almost
like
have a million
blue?
people.
It has they have yellow, blue, white, and red, right?
I don't know. It doesn't show the flag.
They have like
Burkina Faso 13.
okay, so 12 is the lowest you could find.
Niger. Is that how you say it?
Okay, yes, it's
13.
Niger, yeah.
South
Yeah, it's just
Korea
so 12 is the
13.
lowest.
Japan 13. San Marino 14.
San Marino, bro, what the fuck they doing?
Liechtenstein, our guy Nicholas Hassler moving different,
Yeah, so
14.
moving different. Whoa, don't be putting these words in Hassler's like mouth, bro. Move, anyways,
Back to the topic.
what's our time at?
58:30, about.
Oh shit,
33,
not
34,
bad.
35.
I just don't know how long this is gonna take, but
It's probably, we got probably an hour.
we're gonna have to kind of
Less than
skim
an
through
hour of
these
content.
the deadline day.
So basically, deadline day had a bunch of moves. These are pretty much like the last few moves of the deadline. There were probably some that happened in between podcasts that we're just going to skip over. Like I almost missed the Ronaldo one because it didn't show up on the transfer market because I just looked it up on by value.
Nice.
Not like how much they were
Nice.
sold for, just like their player value. So obviously the
Amazing.
first one is Ronaldo to Manchester United. Last podcast we really
big
thought
one.
he was going to the other Manchester club, the better
Yeah,
Manchester
and I was
club.
roasting him, but here, I'm gonna be honest. In here, I think he'll do bits in Man United, but if it was Man City's shit. But Man United, it's a different breed, you know. He wants to bring Manchester United to a different level. Man City, he was gonna do ass, but now
Mm.
I have
I'm
more
just
trust in
happy.
Man United.
I'm just happy that City dropped out, and we didn't get like beaten
Bro, I swear
by
I saw some shit where
United.
like I was like a quote from Pep Guardiola. Someone asked him, "Were you guys, or I don't know if it was like, are you guys really interested in Ronaldo, or were you guys really gonna or sign him, or were you interested?" And he said no. So I don't know the exact thing. I'm kind of
Of course,
paraphrasing here.
Guardiola's gonna say no. I think it's more of like the head guys because they just kind of want like a big name player, like
Yeah.
really big name player.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously we have like De Bruyne and all that.
We're just skimming, yeah.
Griezmann.
Just skim by Ronaldo, of course.
We just talked
We'll
about
just say it.
Ronaldo.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We're just gonna like,
Yeah,
because
just
that's we have to,
right
the
after
time. The time's a
Ronaldo.
little. The time's a
You know,
little
this
iffy.
guy's
Okay.
this guy's little no name. You might not have heard of him, Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah.
He's going back to Atletico on a loan. The loan is
I thought it was a
costs-
fort. Oh, fort. It's a
I
loan
think
to
the
fort.
loan
Okay.
they're just covering his
obligation.
thing. But yeah, they have
His
40 million
wages for
obligation
this season.
for next season.
Okay.
Kamavanga to Real Madrid for 31 million.
Yeah.
That happened on deadline day. That was pretty big. Saul Niguez to Chelsea. So it's gonna be a loan for the first season. So it's gonna be 3.4 million loan, and then a 30 million option to buy for Chelsea.
So great job. You ruined your career here. Just like every promising central midfielder ever that just comes to the Premier League and then they'd never play you, or
And
most, at least most.
Nuno
Look at freaking Party.
Mendes
Look at Party, man.
Nuno Mendes to PSG, which is a
Mhm.
$7 million loan. I thought that there was an obligation to buy or like an option to buy, but it doesn't look like there is. I looked at quite a
The
few
fuck?
sources, and they're like hit or miss whether he has it. So I'm gonna say that he doesn't for now.
And then you guys had Sarabia as well,
But
no?
with that deal, Sarabia goes the other way.
Why you shouldn't
which-
disrespect Pedro Gonzalez like that, eh? Just take his
No, you
spot.
could have both. Having both sick.
Disrespect. Well, you guys are gonna get sauced anyways in the Champions League.
Okay,
So
and then
who's in your group
Emerson,
again?
PSG, RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge.
No. Isn't that Man City?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Sporting.
Oh, Sport those. I think it's like
Man, brought
Borussia
up the freaking
Dortmund.
Amadeus.
Borussia Dortmund. I don't know. I
Oh,
really
it's the
don't.
Dortmund group.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see here. Where this shit. Oh, and Ajax and what
Is
was
it actually Ajax?
Ajax and I think it's
Besiktas.
Ajax
Yeah.
and Besiktas. Okay. No,
That's a pretty
Besiktas
decent
was
group.
in Benfica's group.
No.
No, no, it was Besiktas. Okay, yeah, it was Besiktas. Okay, yeah. So I was remembering Benfica had lots of B's in their group. That's why.
Yeah. It's like Benfica, Bayern, I think, right? And Barcelona.
It was Bayern, Benfica, and Barcelona. Yeah.
And then there's like some random ass team.
Wow, I'm just gonna disrespect them like that.
Is it Sheriff? No, I would remember if it were Sheriff.
No, it wasn't Sheriff. It was Oh my God, I'm trying to search it up right now. I think it was Young. No, it wasn't Young Boys. Dynamo Kiev. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so Emerson to Tottenham for 25 million. That's pretty solid. I didn't really think Chelsea needed him, and of course Alonso's playing quite a bit now. Diego Rossi to Fenerbahce on loan. I put that specifically MLS. You know, Diego Rossi's pretty good for LAFC.
Yeah.
Moving on loan for what I think is the entirety of their season. We'll see what happens.
Probably, yeah.
Edouard to Crystal Palace for 16.3
That's so.
million.
But I swear these guys have like a million strikers.
Yeah, they do. Well,
they have Zaha, they have Benteke, they have that Mateta, whatever his name is. They have that other. Who's that other English striker? Who's that? Or is it English? I don't know. Connor Wickham, and they have some. Bro, they have some other guy. What's his
I
name?
don't know.
Okay, continue going.
But yeah, they
continue
do have
going. I'm gonna see if I can find his name.
Edouard's a wonder kid. Shout out to people who play FM.
Well, not anymore. He's not really a
still
kid.
Is. He's like what, 22? He's still like decently young. Matthew Hop.
23.
Is it Matthew Hop or Matthew Hoppe?
Hoppy.
Matthew
It's
Hoppe
Hoppy. I think
to
it's Hoppy.
Mallorca for 3 million.
I think Jordan IU. That's it. Okay,
I just slapped him in here just because he's American.
Yeah. Schmucks.
Aurier to free agent FC. You'll be hearing that a lot.
Falcao. Yeah.
Falcao free agent FC. I think he might
Tough. Who is he
retire.
playing for nowadays?
Falcao was playing for Galatasaray before
Okay.
he
Oh
got
yeah.
released. Boateng was released from Bayern Munich to free agent FC, and now
Oh,
he's
was he
playing for
actually?
Lyon. Yeah, he's playing for Lyon now.
I didn't even know Boateng was released. Deadass. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Show the French league getting some big
Now,
moves.
here is our special segment for the
Okay.
week. Just over
So
an
are
hour
we
in.
are we memeing any of this?
Yeah, I
or
mean
is
like
it just
a
like
bit. Like if there's someone that you could think of like a funny like nickname for, just like slap it
No,
in.
I'm saying like a meme on the grade. Like
No,
if I
like-
see some really good elite meme players, but it's not really a good transfer window, can I give him like an A?
You could give him a bonus.
Okay.
You could give him like
Okay.
just be like if it's like if it's like a C, then you could give them a C like
Uh-huh.
and then we'll put like a C star next to it,
Okay.
and that's like a meme, like that's like a solid meme transfer window. Right?
Okay.
So of course
Yeah.
we're going in alphabetical order. We're going to be
So
going through the
Arsenal's
players who are
first.
coming in, the players who are coming
Uh-huh.
out. You might see some overlap with like the Ben White deal, for
Are
example.
we gonna name every single transfer, like and their number?
Yeah.
Like the number of this spent? Because that's gonna okay,
But
go
like
for it.
you'll get the vibe. And then at
Okay.
the end of every team, we'll rate their overall
We'll give a
grade.
grade. Are we doing like A, B, C, D, or
Yeah.
0 to 10? Are we doing a C tier, A
We're
tier?
doing A,
Are
B,
we
C,
doing
D.
and we could do pluses and
Yes,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're starting with Arsenal, of course, alphabetical order.
Mhm.
They were top of the table before the season started.
Oh yeah.
And then dropped heavily to 20th.
They just flipped and they flipped. Yeah.
Yeah. So of course the
Flip
big
around.
signing is Ben White from Brighton for 64 million. Most of these are US dollars. I did the
Mine
first
was
half.
mine was euros.
Okay, so
think.
when we get to Liverpool, was that the last one? The first one you did?
Yeah.
So
Mine's
when we get to
euros.
Liverpool, we're gonna
I just
switch
went
from
based
US
off that.
dollars to euros. Just because
Okay.
my transfer market
Mhm.
always has stuff on dollars and I don't know how to change it.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Love to see it.
Okay, actually, is there settings? No, it's not. Okay. Anyway,
Oh, let's
okay.
see it.
Ben White from Brighton for 64 million. Then they signed Odegaard, who was on loan for them last year, did pretty well for
Yeah.
38 million.
Made a
from
permanent
Real
deal.
Madrid. Aaron Ramsdale, I don't know why they signed him. I kind of get it, like they kind of want competition.
Bro,
for
what a
Leno.
waste of fucking 30 million, bro.
Yeah, $30 million.
I mean, and he comes with the reputation of getting relegated every season he's joined team. So
Who
I
was
don't
it
know what
with?
you're doing there, but
Bournemouth was last year. Before that, it was
Bournemouth?
Sheffield United. No?
no, it was Sheffield was last year, then Bournemouth was the year before. And then there was the year before that, there was like a team in like League One or some shit. He was a let me see what team was he? Yeah, pretty sure it was 3. There's 3 teams. I think it was Chesterfield maybe. Or was might have been, I don't know.
But anyway.
Anyways.
They signed someone on transfer window day. Takahiro Tomiyasu from Bologna, the center back.
Oh, that guy.
For 20 million. Seems
Shout
pretty
out.
good. They need center back, so that's a plus. They signed Albert Lokonga from Anderlecht for just under $20 million. He seems like a pretty decent player, pretty high potential. And they signed Nuno Tavares from Benfica for 8.8 million. I think they might have got confused. I think they kind of just heard about a Nuno guy from Portugal who's a left back, and they might have signed the wrong one.
I don't know, but
anyway, Nuno Tavares is probably going to be he's definitely their backup left back. He even played right back for them at certain points.
No, yeah, that was
this
some
season.
weird shit. I don't know. His debut, yeah.
Yeah. And obviously transfer window. Do you want to go over the transfer window going out? So we'll do like
we do out too.
Like
we do out.
okay. You do out.
Willock, yeah,
and
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Willock left to Newcastle for 32 million. Lucas Torreira went to Fiorentina on a loan which is 1.65 million. Is that there's no loan to buy there? There's no buy option?
I mean, I didn't check for all of the loans.
No official. Okay.
Yeah, like it's
Willian
not
went to Corinthians on a free. I'm pretty sure that's his home.
That's a big
squad
plus for Arsenal.
Bella into Betis, which I found really interesting when I saw that. Reece Nelson to Feyenoord, who probably got him because they didn't get Buchanan. Shout out Buchanan.
Yeah.
David Luiz for some reason spelled with S here Free agent FC, tough life. He'll find a club, probably going back to Brazil. Wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so overall grade, I don't know what to say because if I'm being honest, you guys are talking about I don't think freaking Tomiso's gonna save you. Um, Odegaard, you had him last year. Okay, so that's still a
I
solid
think,
signing because.
if I'm gonna
But
be honest,
Ramsdale, why are you spending 30 million on Ramsdale? You don't need that right now.
yeah,
Freaking Lacazette and Aubameyang are being schmucks for like the beginning of the weeks. I honestly I don't know how to rate. I'll give them a C plus.
I'm tempted to give them a B minus because they
B
they
minus.
have high potential players, but they also didn't get rid of the toxic players that are still in the team. Cause like
That's what I'm saying. You have to, yeah. So
Aubameyang,
I think
Lacazette,
toxicity ranks is getting rid of toxic players is more important than
yeah,
freaking having bringing in
like
players. So I think you should give a C plus. But
Aubameyang, Lacazette,
and you lost to Willock.
Xhaka,
Willock
all
was
needed to
solid.
go. Realistically, they're just super fucking toxic on the team.
Hmm
I can't
So I'm
think of
saying
any other players off the top of my head that are super toxic.
on Arsenal. Oh, I have no idea.
No, but I'm talking about like the toxic players, like the ones
Yeah,
who are
no, I
killing the
don't know
mood,
idea.
everything. So yeah, I'm stuck between a
Sabami
B
and
minus, and a C
Lacazette.
C
I want to
plus.
give a C plus. And they
Yeah,
because
but
they
they
spent all
made
that
good
money, and I don't
signings.
see there's I don't think all these players are gonna make Arsenal
Ben
even
White is a solid center.
the top 6 or 8 teams.
Yeah, but
So
they're also like filling what they need, right? They need center backs. They needed an attacking mid. They signed
they did
Odegaard.
not need a freaking Ramsdale.
Yeah, put competition on Leno, and then if Leno leaves, then they
30
have
mil.
Ramsdale. Obviously, it's a little
Lukongu, you
overpriced.
spent 90 mil on Lukongu when you literally had Willock standing right there,
Yeah, but
who's been doing bits for Newcastle.
Willock didn't have his heart at Arsenal, and I think Arsenal fans knew that. He
Arsenal were
loves
freaking
Newcastle.
schmucking him. Anyway, Nuno Tavares solid pickup. I want to give a C plus, but if you don't
I'm
want,
stuck with the B minus just because I think that the pros
well, how are we
heavily
supposed to
outweigh the
find in
cons.
between?
We'll just go with this.
You gotta flip a coin. We gotta flip a coin. You gotta see it.
Yeah. Call it in the air. Whatever you call is gonna be C plus.
How can I call in the air? It flips and then it just
call
gives
it.
you. Okay, tell me.
It was
Tails.
It was tails. So C plus.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Nice one, Chief.
C plus. Okay, Austin I'll do the ins and you do the outs then.
Yep.
They signed Bundi. I don't even know how to say his Buendia, right?
Bunda.
I don't never know how to say his name probably. Buendia from Norwich for 42 million. Danny built different ings. Shout out foreign Liverpool man. Bought him for 38 million from Southampton.
From Liverpool B.
Leon Bailey from Leverkusen for 35 million. Ashley Ashley Young from Inter. It's a little solid pick. And then Zebi, who was doing bits for them. Was it Zebi last year that was doing bits for them, or was that that was that other center back Konza, that's it. But still another solid pickup.
He's depth.
He's depth.
Yeah.
Go for the
and
outs there, Chief.
Also, Ashley Young had a few amazing seasons at Aston Villa before he went to Manchester United. And Danny
I think we should just name them off and then after talk about everything when we do the grade.
Yeah.
So just name the outs and then
so the outs,
go.
obviously Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
For 129 million dollars, but it's 100 million euros.
Yeah.
Ali Samata from Fenerbahce for 6.6 million. Actually, I just realized we forgot to talk about something for Canada. That Turkish guy,
Freddie Kergulu.
Yeah, we called him up for a thing.
No,
and he said
offered
that
him.
Yeah, but he
still
declined.
Thinking,
but he's still thinking about it. So that's still good. If we have a good performance for the World Qualifiers, he might join us. Next we got Bjorn Engels to Royal Antwerp for 3.85 million. Tom Heaton to United on a loan. Wesley back to Club Rouge, I think, on a loan. I think he used to play there. And Frederick Gubert to Strasbourg.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's tough when you lose Jack Grealish, but I think that was inevitable. So I can't really put that much. I don't know if I put that much stock in it, but if I'm being honest, they really just help build their squad. Because now you're looking at they have their backline would be Matty Cash, Konza, and then Zebi, and you still have Mings, who I'm pretty sure is injured, right?
He might be, yes, but he's still good enough to play. He definitely start.
Yeah, the Douglas Luiz fucking Man City icon. Ashley Young played center mid for some reason. He was playing center
Yeah.
mid.
Ashley Young could
I
play
don't know
center
why,
mid or both fullback positions. He's quite versatile. He could
but
also play
he's
on the
he's
wing.
been doing that shit. And then yeah, Buendia. If he, that like the way to replace Grealish, like signing Buendia and Liam Bailey, that's a good way to do it. Liam Bailey obviously has super high potential. He's injured right now, but he could be just as good as Jack Grealish if reaches his
Well,
potential. And then Buendia's what?
well, let's not say that. Jack
Bro,
Grealish is a special player.
Based off of what he was supposed to be on his potential, half the time, 70% of the time, players don't reach their potential. I'm just
Yeah,
saying on
true.
potential. That's what everyone thinks. Buendia's been tearing it up in the Premier League, so you knew you could trust him with that signing. And then Danny Ings up front, which is solid. Now you have that
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins and Ings, two guys you could count on to score up top.
And of course, Danny Ings scored like that
And also
amazing.
shout out Aaron Ramsey, just because he has the same name as Aaron Ramsey.
Danny Ings, of course, scored that bicycle kick in the first game back in the Premier League. Back in the Premier League, like this season for Aston Villa, which is pretty
Who's
dope.
this guy? Carney Chukwuemeka. Ooh, 17, and he started. Shout out.
But yeah, what would you grade Aston Villa overall?
Ooh, honestly, I really like Aston Villa's window here. You lost Grealish. Okay, we need some wingers. We brought in Buendia, a guy who's produced and a guy with high potential. We brought in another guy to back up Ollie Watkins or start over Ollie Watkins. So now you got a 1-2 punch there.
Well, they
You
could
bought
play both.
Ashley Young has experience in the Premier League, and to Zebi. Now you have Mings and Konza there. I don't know. I really like that. I'll give him a B plus.
B plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a B plus. The only thing that doesn't quite give him an A is that they did get rid of Jack Grealish. He could have really helped them out this season.
What
But
they did,
with the
what they did
money,
with the money is still good.
yeah, it didn't negatively impact the team at all. They just got a shit ton of money and they spent it well.
Yeah.
I mean, like
And
that.
good guy,
The
get Wesley out of there. Wesley was a bust.
And then Ashley Young just as a backup is just solid.
Yeah, just to get in there with Premier League experience is nice.
And next we got Brentford, of course, their first season in Premier League football. So they signed Christopher Ayer from Celtic, who's like a center back, but he could also kind of play like further up the field, even up to like center mid. For 17
I was about to say striker.
million.
What the fuck? No, I thought you were gonna say striker. Okay.
Yeah, he might be able to. Honestly,
I just
this
took in
guy's
it's 12.
solid.
What the fuck? Anyways.
Yeah, he's solid. Is it 12? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so they also signed Frank Onyeka. Don't know too much about him. He plays for Michelin.
Yo, that was the guy that I swear that that TFC was linked to when we did that thing where players we suggested, and I swear he was one of the guys. Anyways.
Maybe. Jan Wisa, left wing from Lorient. If anyone knows anything about Lorient, Gahiru is the GOAT from there. Miles Pert-Harris, don't know too much about him. He just kind of seems like a high potential kid from the Chelsea Academy, 1.65 million. And then they signed
I don't know who Alvaro Fernandez is.
He's just a goalie, 1.1 million loan. I forgot to put
what team is he from?
I think it's like Elche or something. It's a Spanish team.
Okay. We'll go with the outs here. Hedrick Dalsgaard to Michelin on a free, and Luke Daniels to Middlesbrough on free. It's a common theme for Brentford to find his talent in the Nordic regions. As you can see, the squad, they have so much Danish players. They just signed Ayer, who's from Norway, and then they bought the guy from Michelin, who's from the best Danish team, obviously. So that's where really they find all their talent, which is it's good because you can get guys for lots cheaper, and they're just trusting, and it's done them bits. They got them to the Premier League.
I think their coach, isn't he Nordic?
I'm pretty sure he's Danish, right? I could check here. When did pull up
they
Transfermarkt.
had a few more outs. I did Brentford. They had a few more outs, but they were like even the outs here. They're not really like key players at all. They're kind of just like getting rid of like championship depth because they don't need them anymore.
And they were in discussion for that one German guy. Oh, what's his name?
Leroy Sané.
No, it was it was a German guy. He's like he's a wonder kid in FM, and he plays wingbacks on both sides.
The only thing I could think of is Felix Pazak.
Wagaman or Wagaman. He's from Hamburg. He plays right wing back, left wing back.
Oh, okay. I don't know him, but yeah.
You don't know from FM?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways.
I rarely ever like unless I sign them, I never really like look at any other players like who's doing well and stuff. I just trust my scouts. What would you give Brentford overall?
See, I don't know what to give here because I like that they didn't lose a lot. Looks like they spent some money, but you gotta come to the Premier League. There's another team that just got promoted to the Premier League, and they spent to make sure they're gonna be in the Premier League. See, I don't know because
I think
they're
we could give
trusting their
them a.
players, but because I respect them trusting the players that brought them to the Premier League. But if it's just based off transfer,
But then
like
again,
if you're coming to the Premier League, you gotta make sure you want to stay.
Yeah.
You have to spend some more.
but
I
at
don't
the
know.
same time,
I'm
they're
gonna
also
be
like saving money that they can use in January if they need it. Because like you never know. Like what if your center mids aren't performing well in the Premier League or like as well as you thought in the Premier League, so
okay.
you pick up another center mid in January. I think I'm stuck
I think it's a
between a
B
B and a B
minus.
minus. I
B
think
minus.
yeah,
I
B
think a B
minus.
minus. I'll give a B minus.
Yeah.
Honest. B minus it is. Okay,
Mhm.
Brighton. Enoch Mup. I don't know how to say his name. Enoch Mup.
Mwapu.
Basically a center mid from Salzburg, 25 million. Never really heard of him. Big fee for a guy I haven't heard.
Same. Yeah.
Barello from Getafe.
Mark
Doing
Shirella.
bits. He used to be like a wonder kid too
Did
from
you see his
Barcelona.
photo when he signed for Brighton? He
No,
looks so
why?
pissed he's at Brighton.
Why? Then why'd you go to Brighton if you don't want to be at Brighton?
I
The
was
fuck?
talking to Justin about it. Like Govea?
Govea?
Yeah.
So Justin Govea.
Friend of the podcast.
Isn't he Portugal?
Yeah, he is, I
Isn't
think.
he? Okay.
Bro,
Anyways.
he looks fuck. He looks
Abdullah
so
Sima. Oh,
pissed
nice.
that he's there.
Is it on Twitter? Let me see if I can find it.
It's on Instagram on the official let's see who else they got. They just got like all the players who signed on deadline day.
Yeah, so they also got, well, I'm searching about him, I'll say the name. Abdullah Sima from somehow plays for Slavia Prague, even though they're racist, so that kind of
Yeah,
sounds
when I wrote that down, it was kind of weird.
like, aren't they racist? So that happened. What just happened here? Okay, let me see. Brian. Brighton.
So you're just not gonna talk about
Hold it.
Michelle Sherpin?
Wait, I'm trying to see. He doesn't look that pissed.
He does. He does.
He does not. He just, bro, in the other photo, he's smiling. And I respect the flow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we got, bro, did they just sign like just people impossible to say their names?
Yeah, pretty much.
Del Sherpin, goalkeeper. Wait, is that freaking?
He's 21 years old.
Is that goalies that like his brother's also in the academy and I keep seeing TikToks on that shit?
It might be. And even
me see.
Sema, I think Sema's 19 and the goalie's 21.
I
So
think
they're signing youth players, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, shout out to Brighton. And then they did unfortunately lose Ben White, but they did get a lot for him. They did get a lot, so that's lots of money into the club.
Okay, just yoinking my
they
outs.
lost Percy Tau
Okay. Yoinking my outs.
Okay.
Schmuck City,
My
Percy
bad.
Tau to El Alai.
It's fine. It's fine.
For like 2 million. They honestly didn't sell too many. Other than Ben White, they kind of just like, just getting a few million. Victor Gyökeres to Coventry. He's a striker. And Michael Carbonic to Olympiacos on loan for 1.1 million. He's a left back. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think this is definitely like a C minus, because
I don't think it's a C minus.
They did well. They did well last season.
A C.
And they didn't sign a striker. They needed a
Cucurella's
striker.
a really good. Yeah, I'll give it a C minus. I'm down to give it a C minus. And you sell Ben White and didn't bring anyone to replace him.
Well, yeah, they didn't.
But is it? I would say that you did get a good. It was a good business to get Ben White for 64 because they bought him for like so cheap from Leeds.
Yeah.
So because that I want to give him a C, if we're gonna do another flip. Because they got so much money for that.
It's just I just hate how they obviously didn't have the finishing last season. And they didn't. Are you gonna
disrespect the boy, the GOAT, Neil Mapoy, and Danny Welbeck?
Yeah, but statistically, they had the least amount of goals per goal.
They were supposed to sign that guy from Benfica too.
Oh, the Swiss guy?
No, the Uruguayan, Darwin Núñez.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so we'll give him a little bit of a C there.
Now we're moving into Burnley here. where
Whoa, I just saw this first one. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
That does
know.
not seem like a freaking Burnley player there.
Maxwell
That is not a
Cornet.
Burnley player that I expect.
Maxwell Cornet from Lyon signed for 16.5 million. Even though it's not a
Uh-huh.
Burnley signing, it's definitely a Burnley price considering how good that player is.
Yeah.
Then they signed Nathan Collins,
French guy, eh?
just another tall white
Just
center
up.
back for
That seems
15
yeah, see
mil.
that seems that's like a Burnley signing.
Yeah.
Cornet, this makes
Connor
wow.
Roberts is also a Burnley signing with
Okay.
that name.
Nice.
He's from Swansea for just under 4 million.
Mhm.
They also signed Aaron Lennon on a free.
Oh, what a guy.
And Wayne Hennessy. This is the most
Oh,
Burnley fucking transfer
fucking
of the
signing
thing.
here. You'd lose Tom Heaton and bring in Hennessy. What a
Yeah.
guy. Okay. Out is Ben Gibson, who I didn't. It's 10 million is actually some good money for him. And then obviously Robbie
Brady.
Brady. The free agent FC, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, honestly,
I'm tempted to give
I
him
might
like
give
a
him.
B minus or B.
I think I'd give him a B because one, they went out of their comfort zone. Shout out Burnley
The
signing a
comfort zone
French guy.
signing
A French guy.
I thought you were gonna go with
Um,
the other, like, because obviously he's
African
black.
American descent.
He's African French. I don't know what the
He's
word.
African French. No, he represents
He's
Ivory
from-
Coast.
yeah.
Actually, now that I
Does
think
he?
about it, I was
Oh.
yeah, I think I was
They
mixing
signed
him
an
up with
African, which I didn't expect from Burnley.
which just doesn't seem like Burnley. Obviously, we love Africans. You have African friends. We're not trying to say
Okay,
they don't
we
belong.
can't
Just
say that
saying
we have
Burnley
African friends.
is
That sounds
traditionally
so
go
bad.
for some Brexit football. Okay.
Bro, saying we have African friends sounds so bad. It's like,
Then
oh,
what else
I'm
am I
not
supposed to say
racist.
here?
I have black
How was I
friends.
supposed to save that sentence without us looking bad?
True.
We had guys playing our team. We were accepting them. Shout out Fai Samson. Now if I miss someone that I played with that.
Bro, we
Who
have
else
so
played
many.
with us?
We have so many African guys on our
Technically,
soccer
Andrew. Shout out Andrew.
team. South African, but doesn't count. Like, I mean, like, there's so many guys on the North York team that are like straight up
Yo,
African.
I just realized you guys had Sammy. I didn't even know
Yeah.
Sammy was playing for you guys. That guy's sick. I swear he's on the Ugandan youth national team.
Was he actually?
Yeah, Sammy Sasaduko
Yeah.
or something like that.
Sammy's
yeah, he
sick.
played on the Ugandan youth national team.
Coco's sick. Samson was sick when he was there.
Yo, who's that guy that always sends voice messages?
Oh, that's Anselmo. He's Angolan. Yeah, he's also.
Oh my god, that
he's
guy's
the vibes.
jokes.
He's the Benjamin Mendy. Sans the sexual assault.
Whoa, I was gonna say, don't put
Yeah.
him in that situation. That's more Braulio territory.
Wow.
The second part of
Actually,
that.
I'm not gonna lie. There have been some sus conversations at practice
From Braulio or just in general?
in general about that topic.
Okay.
Just talking about girls.
Let's move on.
Anyway, Burnley B. I think solid B.
I think
Unless
that's
you
a
want to go B
B.
minus.
It looks like they didn't spend a lot. They got good profit off of their sale. They went out of their comfort zone, and those guys fit the Burnley description besides Cornet. But I feel like the Nathaniel Khan is just gonna work in Burnley, and that's just facts.
Yeah.
Okay. Chelsea, damn, you're gonna have bear shit.
Yep.
They brought Lukaku from Inter Milan, obviously one of the biggest signings of the summer, 126 million. They brought in Saul. How do they say Saul?
It's Saul Niguez. That's like his full name. I just
But
put
dude,
Saul to
anyone
make
even
it
say
easier.
Niguez?
No, not really.
Okay. Saul, obviously center from Atletico Madrid. We talked about that. It's a loan fee of $5.5 million with the option to buy of 30 million. And then they signed Marcus Bettinelli, goalkeeper for free. I don't know who the heck that is. I'm gonna be honest.
I think he was
Don't know if
Fulham's
he's
backup
is
goalkeeper.
he like a
for-
40-year-old or like an 18-year-old?
I think he's like about 30, but I think he was the backup for Areola for Fulham
Okay.
when they were in the Prem.
Okay.
And on the
go do your
outs,
bit here,
they have
bud.
quite a bit of outs. I only put the highlights, which is very interesting. They also had some academy players, like from Chelsea U23s,
No,
and
I
that
know.
I disregarded.
There
You'll
was
see them in a bit.
there was another team that I did that. There were just so many academy or like young guys. I couldn't be asked.
No, but like
there was too
we
many.
talked about one earlier. I think it was what team was it? Was it Villa? One team signed a player from Chelsea's U23s.
Yeah, I forgot who it was.
Brentford, right?
Brentford,
And it
yeah,
didn't pop
Brentford.
up on Chelsea, so I just completely disregarded it. But yeah, Tanny Abraham, of course, is the big move. Went to Roma for 44 million. I almost said 4.4
Yes.
for 44.
Yeah.
It's a solid transfer.
Yeah.
A little cheap in my opinion, but still a good player. Kurt Zuma, the fucking
You got some good money for that though.
yeah, 38.5 million for Kurt Zuma, who in fact he's just a goat. He's
He's a
built
goat.
different.
And they didn't want him for his defending. They want him for that freaking those runs.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you know, or is it if you know, you know. I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you don't know, you know.
The
If
one
you know,
against
you know.
Ajax. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Fakayo, choose Canada, please. Tamori.
Tamori, okay. Love to see it.
To AC
You're gonna be out of
Milan.
the pitch from England because you're not in England anymore.
Yeah.
So
Well, AC
come
Milan
on.
signed him after the loan that he had last season.
Yeah.
It
Played
was like
well.
in the contract thing.
Mhm.
David Zappacosta
Dude, that's actually that's a nice
to
sign from
Atalanta for
Atalanta.
9.9
Shout out
million.
Atalanta.
Which, if you guys might have been surprised, he was still at Chelsea. Victor Moses to Spartak Moscow, 5.5 million.
That surprised me that he's still at Chelsea.
I'm not sure if it was a
Been on like a million teams.
I'm not sure if it was a January transfer or if it
Okay.
was just there when I looked it up. I didn't bother questioning it. Olivier Giroud for like 1 million.
Dude, what a steal for AC Milan, bro.
Know. Emerson.
He should be 44.
To Lyon, which is
Bro, it's actually a solid pickup for Lyon.
500,000.
Yo, the French teams have been doing bits. Marseille, Lyon, shout out.
Yeah. Marco Van Ginkel, which you guys probably don't remember, but he signed for them like 10 years ago.
I didn't even know he was still owned by Arsenal. Arsenal by Chelsea.
He just kept on getting loaned out, and he went to PSV on a free.
Bro, Chelsea just fucks up kids like that, though.
Of course, Chelsea's Lord and Savior. The next, Frank Lampard, Billy Gilmore.
Oh yeah,
to
Billy
Norwich on loan. Danny Drinkwater, who you guys might be surprised is still there, went to Reading on a loan for the season.
What a bust!
And Big Willie Cavallero to Free Agents FC. What do you think their overall grade is?
Oh, I don't know, cause I'm looking. You got a superstar player here. You got a really solid center mid, even though you have lots of center mid depth with. I don't get. Don't they have bare center mids?
Yeah, but I think he's just like a different center mid to the rest.
Bro, you might literally have. Hold on, let me see this. Let's pull this shit out of here.
Well,
you guys have N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, Ross Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Ziyech all could play that center mid. You're telling me that they don't have enough diversity in the midfield? Yeah. Those guys are all different fucking players, and they still have Chalaba too.
Most of them, I don't think would end up playing center mid. Like Ziyech and like Mason Mount can play there, but I think he's gonna play.
Just a taller, slower Kovacic. The fuck is this? Anyways,
but yeah, I think I'm tempted to give him a B.
You got a really good signing. You did and you made some profit on some good players.
Actually, you know what I just realized? Because it's an option to buy. Because Saul's alone, right? What if they're trying to get rid of some players in January, but they want Saul now to get into the rhythm?
We don't know. We can't base him off of that, but
I'm tempted to give him a B.
All I'm saying is you guys are schmucks for just signing kids for cheap and then just loaning them to 70 teams and ruining their career and then just trying to make profit. But you guys did have a good transfer window. You signed a superstar player and you guys made some profit on some good players. I'll give you an A-.
Okay, we have to go B+, because I went B, you said A-, B+.
Okay, B+ it is.
Yeah. Do you know where the plus sign is on the keyboard?
I thought you were doing it.
I got it, whatever.
Okay.
I did.
Are you using your Mac today? Using your Mac today?
No, it's right here. I'm not using it, but it's here.
Oh, okay.
We might have to do some podcasts with my Mac.
There you go. You gotta get in there. Yeah.
So
you do the ins.
Mark Guay from Chelsea U23.
I'm just gonna say there was like so many U23 players signed from Chelsea, and they were selling them for bare fucking cash. That's why I thought they deserved an A, but.
Mark Gay.
They sold like 7
U23
we'll give
players
him an
for
like 70 million.
We'll give him an A- then. Chelsea gets an A-. Okay. Just because we didn't add some.
Mans were selling U23 players for 20 million.
So Mark Gay. Yeah, fuck it. That's how we're gonna say it.
I don't think that's
for $25.67 million. Joachim Anderson, who's Danish, from Lyon for
Bro,
just
Lyon
under...
is making moves and Celtic. What the fuck?
Just under 20 million.
Oh, I just said making moves. They just lost them. Never mind.
Addison Edouard went to
another
from Celtic
Edouard
to Crystal Palace, 17.93 million. Well, we talked about Edouard earlier. Mikel Olise, which we talked about when he signed there from Reading for 10 million. Then they signed Will Hughes, which I was
seems like a Crystal Palace player.
Well, he's a Watford through and through, but I hate it. Like, I like watching my guy cycling GK. and
What does that do with
he was
Will
in there quite a
Hughes? He
bit.
doesn't like Will Hughes?
He was in the videos quite a bit. No.
I have no idea. I've seen the recent ones, but I don't remember seeing Will Hughes.
But yeah, let's go through
I don't
the
know.
outs.
Goes to the outs. Basically made no fucking profit.
Mhm.
Let Townsend for free to Everton. Van Aanholt went to Galatasaray for free. Saka went to Montpellier for free. Gary Cahill went to Bournemouth for free. Scott Dan went to Reading for free, and Jason McCarthy went to Celtic for free.
Why'd
So
you say
Celtic is
shout out
making
Scott
moves.
Dan, but not Sacco, who used to play at Liverpool?
Sacco doesn't need a shout out. People know the name. Scott Dan's a different breed though. Um.
Okay.
I do like how they spent some money. Chris
Mhm.
Palace spent some money.
And they got rid of Deadwood. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you look at the
They
players they
got
got
rid
rid
of
of,
Deadwood. I that
even
is
though they
true. You know,
couldn't
I was
make
gonna
money off of it, it's just
they
players
didn't
that
make
they don't
money.
need
They
to.
just got rid of. Well, I felt like you could have kept a little bit of Van Aanholt in there, but
Mhm.
get yes, get the Deadwood out of there. Honestly, what is this a
B
B?
minus, C. Yeah, B. I'll go with the B. Because of the
Yeah, we'll
signings
go
they
with a
have,
B.
I'll go with a B. They
And the
might have
Deadwood out of
overplayed for
there.
Mark Gay,
hmm
but it is what it is.
hmm Okay, Everton, Damari Gray from Leverkusen, 2.2 million. That's just already
Steal.
you're gonna get a high
Steal.
grade because that was a freaking
Steal.
steal and a half, and he's been doing bits.
Mhm.
Townsend obviously we just talked about. They got from Crystal Palace on a free. Begovic they got on a free,
Canadian.
and then Canadian. Well, technically
Technically
he
Canadian.
basically he got fled to us when the war in
Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, like the whole
Herzegovina.
Yugoslavian war, I think what they call
Yeah,
it.
yeah. He deported here when he was a kid.
Mhm.
Or not deported here. He is it deported here, right?
He
Not
moved to
deported. He fled here.
Canada.
Fled here. And then some reason they signed Solomon Rondon from
Well,
a team I don't even know.
look at who's Everton's coach right now.
Rafa Benitez.
Where did he used to coach?
But still,
That's where Rondon played.
Rondon,
Yeah,
you have
Rondon played
so
for
many, bro.
Newcastle.
You do not need Rondon. He's not like
It's probably a mix of experience and like, bro, they signed him on a free. If it doesn't work out, they signed him on a free, and they just paid like a bit of wages. Like, I don't think it's that serious.
Rondon. You're gonna play over Calvert-Lewin or Charleston.
Yeah,
Okay,
no
bud.
shot, but like, it's just a bit of experience. You never know if someone's gonna get hurt. And on
Yeah.
the outs, Moise Keane went to
Mhm.
Juventus on a free.
Yeah.
Is it a free or
That's
was it a loan?
Buddy, you're the one that did Everton.
I swear it was a loan. Yeah, it's a loan. I don't know why I put free.
Okay.
I think I meant to put a free loan, but it's a
Yeah.
loan. Bernard went to Sharia FC, which I forget. I'm not quite sure. They might be Egyptian. Yannick Bolasie went to
Oh, what a
Rispor
guy.
on a free.
Mhm.
Josh King went to Watford on a free,
Mhm.
which is a great signing for Watford.
Yeah.
Theo Walcott went to Liverpool B on a free, Southampton.
Yeah. Come on, get this shit right, man.
Niels
Come on.
Nkunku went to Standard Liège on a loan.
Oh, he was on Everton nowadays. I didn't
Yeah,
know that. Okay.
but it's like I think it's more of a developmental thing. And João
Okay.
Virginia went to Sporting on a loan, which is definitely more of a
Shout out
developmental
Virginia.
thing.
See, I don't know what to think here. You got rid of the Deadwood,
Hmm.
and you had I low-key want to give him an A minus just because the Mark Gray sign is so fucking elite.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I could do it.
I'm down. I'm down to put A
You're
minus.
down to get mine just because
Yeah.
Damari Gray.
Yeah.
Okay, like that's elite fucking business. Damari Gray is fucking disgusting.
Hmm.
They signed it for 2.2 million,
Yeah. Now
and you got rid of
Leeds.
some Deadwood.
Now Leeds. They only
Now
signed
Leeds.
3 players.
Go
But the
for
quality in these 3 players, and when you look
Mhm.
at the whole team, just fucking works.
Yeah.
I think
Go
they could
for
have
it.
signed a center back, but
Mhm.
they didn't.
Yeah. They go for it.
Daniel James for Manchester United for 32
Yeah.
million, which was
Mhm.
a perfect signing because basically they needed to get rid of a player so then Ronaldo could have number
Mhm.
7 and Cavani could move.
Yeah.
So they got rid of Daniel James so Cavani could move to 21 and Ronaldo could go to 7.
Mhm.
Junior Firpo from Barcelona.
Mhm.
Literally the season after Barcelona signed him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or was
No,
that
2
Emerson?
seasons.
Or was that
Wasn't he
Emerson?
on Firpo on loan with Leeds last year?
I think so, for
Or
like
no?
the second half of the season.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
signed
Yeah.
him for 16.5
Mhm.
million. Actually,
Mhm.
Emerson, who
Mhm.
went to Tottenham, we'll talk about him later, went from Barcelona. We'll talk about it later when
Yeah.
we get there. Jack Harrison from Manchester City. I agree with this transfer. I don't think he should have stayed at
Mhm.
City for 14 million, which
Mhm.
I think is a solid signing.
And the outs, we got Barry Douglas going to Lech Poznan on a free. That's a very weird transfer. Alioski left tough. He's a bit of a fan favorite. Went to Alif. Pablo Hernandez. Man's like 40 nowadays. I don't
Yeah.
even know. I went to Castellón. See Castellón, I think they're in like 4th division.
Second.
Helder Costa went to Valencia. That's a little nice little loan there for Valencia. The Kiko Casilla on Elche on a loan. I don't even know why. You might as well just give him on a free. That's Deadwood.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to feel.
It's
Because
definitely
in
in the
my
B
head,
range.
I'm like, those 3 players. You're not a big spending club, and those 3 players fit your team perfectly in terms of the way you play. But 2 of those players you had on your club last year, so you're not really upgrading besides Daniel James.
Hmm.
So I don't know how to feel.
The thing is, like, you
Because if you
needed to
really
keep the
think about it, you're
players.
signing Daniel James.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
also
Because you've had Jack Harrison for like 2 years now.
yeah, but you could also think about it, like, they had enough time to, like, scout Jack Harrison and Firpo, and if they didn't like them, then they wouldn't have signed them. But they want to stay on the team, and it's also
Yeah, but I'm
filling
saying compared to
spots.
last year, you're the only thing you got now is Daniel James. And what is he gonna
Yeah.
play over Rafinha?
Well, but then again,
So I
Jack
don't think
Harrison and Firpo were never really on leads because it's a loan.
Jack Harrison was for like 2 years.
Yeah, but it's a loan,
No.
right? It doesn't really count as, like, being.
Yeah, but he was still there, so it's not really like you're upgrading your team that much.
I know.
They fit this. I honestly,
They
I
also
think
got
they're.
rid of Deadwood, which is pretty good. They could have got rid of more Deadwood, but
I don't know how to feel about
I'm
this.
actually tempted to go B minus or C plus, just because
I'll
they
give a
didn't sign
C
a center
plus.
back, and I think they needed one.
Give him a C plus.
Yeah, C plus.
Okay.
Next we got Leicester, and I think you're going in.
Leicester, as Jason says.
Hmm.
Leicester, they signed Daka from RB Salzburg for 33
He's
million.
the Zambian guy, right?
He's a Zambian guy, yeah. Boubacar Samori from Lille for 22 million. Yannick Vestergaard from Southampton for 19 million, and then another Southampton pickup in Ryan Bertrand.
Hmm. And on the outs, they got Rashid Ghazal, who's a bit of
Mhm.
an outcast, not outcast, but like he's Deadwood,
Wow. Mhm.
to Besiktas for
Yeah.
3.3 million. Dennis Praet went to Torino for 1.1 million. It's a loan. Christian Fuchs went to, I don't even know this team. They just said Charlotte Ind. I don't know what the Ind stands
My
for.
guy, that's the new MLS team. Go with this shit,
Is it
man.
actually?
Yes.
What's the
Go
fucking
with
last
this
part of the name?
shit, man. What?
It said
I don't know,
NASL, but
it said NASL. That's because that's a North American soccer league, but they're gonna be in in MLS.
Charlotte FC.
Pardon?
Charlotte FC.
I don't know what they're calling them, but Charlotte's supposed to come to the league, and Fuchs has been like working on like, oh my god, I need to cough so bad. Yeah, ignore that. He's been working on like Fox or like ESPN or some shit in America,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna go play for Charlotte or some shit like that. So
Okay. Just good for him, you know? Absolute
Mhm.
class. And Wes Morgan retired, which I think was at the end of last season, but
So West Morgan,
yep, shout out.
Jamaica man. Um, good pickup in Dhaka. You know, little future there when Vardy
Sumare
it's not
might be the
when there's no
next
more Vardy
Conte.
party. Sumari's a good pickup. Um,
Bro,
Vestergaard's a good pickup. You guys are stacked at center
I'm
back.
tempted to go A.
You have real depth at center back. Um, Dennis Pratt, I kind of liked him. I didn't like him go, but you brought in Sumari, so that's a direct replacement.
Mm-hmm.
You brought in a guy who has some good potential. I don't know. Loki is Iheanacho, but you need if there's no more Vardy party, he's gonna be there. Sumari, you let Pratt go, but Sumari's also good because Tielemans might leave. Vestergaard's a big body, and you guys already have good center back depth.
Bro, what do
Yeah,
you
so
mean?
I'm
It's
down.
gonna be
I'm down
him
to give
and
him an A.
he's gonna be in front of Schmeichel, and it's all the
The
Danish
only thing I would
friends.
argue is if you're trying to be a Champions League team, that's not going to put you over the line. That's the only
No.
thing that I would argue for not giving them an A. But
I'll go B.
I'll give them an A. I'm down for an A
A
minus.
minus. Yeah, I was gonna go
I'll do
between
an
A minus or B plus. Next, we got. I'll let you go over Liverpool. I'll go over City, and then.
Okay,
Yeah.
because this one's such a big list. Okay, so we signed Ibrahima Kunate from Leipzig on 40 million, and then out the door was Harry Wilson of Fulham for 16 million. Taiwo Uwanai He's Nigerian. I don't know why I said it like he was like Japanese or something. To Union Berlin for 6.5 million. Thick boy Shaqiri went to Lyon for 6 million. Ronaldo went to PSG for free, and then Grujic is on loan right now at Porto for a $1 million loan fee. I
I
don't know
think
how I feel about
it's
this.
an F because you got rid of Shaqiri, and
Can we
that's
get an
it.
F plus?
No, seriously, what do you think your transfer window is?
Obviously, Konate, that was an elite signing, but we needed a fucking center mid.
Mm-hmm.
And what the fuck are we gonna do now with? I know Bobby Firmino's the goat. Why am I talking about Bobby Firmino replacements? What am I saying? Am I a fucking schmuck? We needed a fucking center mid. I'm gonna be fucking honest. We needed a center mid in there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we lost Ronaldo. And we lost Thick Boy Shaqiri, which is some tough losses. Honestly, we want to be a fucking Champions League team, and you're gonna play for B minus. No,
B
C.
minus.
I
I
don't
think
know
it's
how I
gonna be
feel.
I think we put
C
C
plus.
plus just because of Shaqiri.
C plus, yeah, Shakiri. And we lost one. Oh, nice. You love to see it. We're going C plus,
I'll do
especially with all the
City.
other top teams. What they're doing.
Honestly, the most impressive transfer we're gonna start with
Yeah,
Scott the fucking goat Carson
comes
signed for City
back.
on a free. Obviously, he was on loan last season, basically just to fill in the numbers. Now he's here on a permanent deal on a free.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Honestly, you can't expect anything
Yeah.
more. Like he's
Mhm.
just goated. Then we got
Mhm.
Jack the Cavs Grealish
Okay. You'd
from
love to
Aston
see it.
Villa for 100 million
Yeah.
euros. Um, then we signed Kaki. What is it, Kiki? I can't even say this
I
guy's
don't
name.
know.
It's like
I don't
K
know.
Key Key.
Kaykyye. Make of
Yeah.
that what you will.
From Fluminense on for 10 million. Basically, we were supposed to get him in January at the end of the Brazilian
Mhm.
season, but
Mhm.
City were like, yeah, no, we kind of want him now, so we signed him
Mhm.
recently. And on the way out, Angelino to Leipzig on for 18
Can't wait for him
million.
to score against you guys in the Champions League.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. Jack Grealish to Leeds, 12
Oh,
million.
Jack Grealish definitely went to Leeds.
Lucas Nemecha should have gone to TFC to
You're just gonna
Wolfsburg,
flow by that?
8 million. What, Jack
Like you didn't
Harrison?
say Jack Grealish went to Leeds?
Oh, Jack Harrison. Sorry. I saw
Yeah.
Jack and I was just, the better Jack.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Sergio, better than literally any striker in the Premier League other than Shearer. Went to Barcelona on a free. And we don't have to talk about Mr. Garcia over here thinking he's better than Guardiola and going to Barcelona on a free.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know
Honestly,
how to feel. I don't know how
look,
to feel here, but you guys lost some big players, but you also brought in some big boys like Scott Carson. So I'm a
is
little
that
torn here.
actually the only players we signed?
You guys did sign a big boy in Scott Carson, and then obviously you get the likes of like the Jack Grealish and Kaiki guy.
Yeah,
Um, but you guys lost Aguero and Garcia, so I don't know.
bro, I swear to God, for a second I thought that Erling Haaland went somewhere.
I'll give
Um,
you a B because you didn't sign a striker.
B,
You didn't sign a striker,
yeah, but at the same
and you lost
time,
Eric Garcia and Aguero.
I don't really care about Eric Garcia. Aguero didn't really play much at the end of the season. I'm gonna be honest. As much as Guardiola was fake crying, like we cannot replace him. We simply cannot replace him. He's unreplaceable.
You're still playing Gabriel Jesus as your number 9, and you're
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
be the best team in
honestly,
the Premier League. What is
well,
this?
trying. We are the best team in the Premier League, with or without a
We'll see at
striker.
the end of the season, bud.
I think people need to put more respect on Gabriel Jesus' name, even though he would be better as an inside winger or an inside forward. Um, on the left side, I think
Hmm.
I'm gonna go B plus, just
Okay, I'll
because
let you have B
I
plus.
really like the
I'll let
Jack
you have B
Grealish
plus.
transfer. I mean, I let you have
I'll let you
anything
have
you
B
wanted
plus.
with Liverpool.
Okay, so Manchester United, in Cristiano Ronaldo,
I put Ronaldo in the thing,
and I was trying to think of a
literally
moment where Ronaldo
just
got yelled
because.
and I couldn't, so I'm just gonna say Steve. I probably shouldn't yell. I'm gonna get yelled at for that.
I put Ronaldo like that, just like when he scored
Mhm.
the second goal against Ireland,
Okay.
and I don't think you got the context for it at all.
No.
So we
Okay.
move.
Him from Juventus for 50 million. Obviously, Jadon Sancho, 85 million. Rafael Varane, 40 million. Had Tom Heaton, the big boy signing of the summer
Mhm.
for them for a free from Aston Villa.
And on the outs, obviously Daniel James, which you talked about earlier,
Yeah.
for 29 million or 30.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Williams went to Norwich on a loan, which actually
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I put there. I just don't think it came up. I would have seen it. Unlucky. Axel Tuanzebe to Villa on
Schmuck.
loan.
No, you didn't do Norwich yet, you schmuck. I'm the one that did Norwich.
Oh, my bad. No, I was Norwich because I saw Buendia and he's
Yeah,
obviously a thing. Yeah. Tahit. How the fuck do you guys say that first
the
name?
Heath, isn't it? To Heath or some shit?
Tahith Chong to Birmingham on a loan, which actually, looking at it now, isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Andreas Pereira went to Flamengo. Yeah,
The
on a loan.
Brazilian one.
Yep. And then Palestri, I don't know who that is, went to Alaves on loan.
Bro, it's their Uruguayan wonder kid. Go with the shits, man.
Okay,
He's
well.
he's literally a FM legend.
Oh, is he the guy
Okay,
who you could
honest.
get for like 700,000 at the beginning of
No,
the last?
that's Ugarte or whatever his name
Uh,
is. No, not Ugarte. I don't know. Anyways, A plus.
what?
Bro,
What?
this was the this is
Homie.
the best transfer window in the Premier League.
Okay, relax. Actually, yeah, because they signed Varane. I honestly don't think Jadon Sancho. I think they overpaid for
Rafael
Jadon.
Varane. You got Jadon Sancho.
Bro,
You literally signed
Jadon.
Ronaldo. That's
I don't think Jadon Sancho's that good.
literally
Bro.
just having Ronaldo. Like not even just having him at the club is
I'll
such
go
a
for
difference
an
maker. Like
A.
not even the goals he's gonna
Look,
score.
look.
Literally, his presence is gonna change the locker room. Like Jadon Sancho, instead of being a schmuck, lazy schmuck, Ronaldo's be like that fucking ball better be on my fucking plate,
Yeah.
or you're in the fucking is playing in the reserves.
Yeah,
That he's gonna
that's-
change that whole squad.
Yeah,
I'm giving it
either
A plus.
Jadon Sancho's gonna play better, or Jadon Sancho's gonna play like a schmuck
You
and then
can't.
play for
There's
the
not
U23s.
one team that had a better transfer window than that.
Bro, I don't want to put A
Sancho,
plus.
Varane, and Juventus,
I
and
really-
Ronaldo, and Tom Heaton.
I do not want to put an A plus. I'll give them an A. I don't want to give them an A plus.
Okay, then do flip, coin flip.
No,
No,
okay,
too bad.
fine,
Coin flip.
fine. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Unlucky, mate. Tails never fails. A.
Okay.
It was heads,
I'm
but
gonna
I
go
don't
see
give a
that.
shit.
I'm gonna go watch the recording.
Yeah, recording. It's not even on the thing. Here, I'll put it in the thing.
Mm.
Totally lying. Totally capped. I'm still giving it an A. I don't give a shit. I'm not putting an A plus for Manchester United. No
Bro, they're
fucking
the best
shot.
transfer window in this shit.
No shot. I don't care if they have the best transfer window. I'm not giving them an A plus. I can't.
Okay.
And you're a Liverpool fan. It should hurt you as much as it hurts
Bro.
me to give them an A plus. I'm not doing that.
No, we're still gonna beat them, but I'm just saying they have a good fucking transfer window. You brought in fucking Ronaldo. That bro, you know how much jerseys you're gonna fucking sell? Your whole mindset of your team,
This
the
is
locker
straight
room.
up a 2-hour podcast.
And then you add on top of that you had Sancho and Varane.
Yeah.
And Tom Heaton, bro. Get with the shit.
Yeah, but they also got rid of Daniel James, and you got.
And on top of that, they secured some Premier League game time for some of their top prospects. So shout out them.
Okay. Anyways, Newcastle. You're doing ins.
They signed Joe Willock. Obviously, I talked about that. Good pickup, 20 million, and then they got Santiago Munez from Santos Lagoon on loan.
Do you know why that's a huge transfer?
Why is that a huge
That's
transfer?
actually low-key a huge transfer, because Santiago Munoz was the name of the guy in the movie Goal who signs for Newcastle.
Oh, is that what that
yeah,
that meme was about?
yeah. He has the
Okay.
exact same name, so people are kind of going crazy about it.
Mhm.
Or at least they're making memes. I don't know if they're going crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, on the outs, Christian Atsu Deadwood went to Al Reed on a free. Matty Longstaff, it's pain. Went to Aberdeen on a loan.
No, isn't that the bad Matt Longstaff? Isn't there 3 Longstaffs at the club? All three of them are brothers?
I thought there's 2.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Matty Longstaff is the one I actually like.
Oh.
Pain.
Tough.
Because, yeah,
Is there only 2? I don't know.
He's a year older than us. Let's see. Parents, David Longstaff, and then if we look at David Longstaff, his dad used to be a hockey player.
So what?
What?
In the fucking Euro League or some shit?
Yeah, in like the English leagues.
Oh shit! Shout
Oh,
out.
played in the Swiss league for 7
Okay.
games. Played in Sweden for
I'm
45.
assuming he represented Great Britain.
Yeah. Bro, the names. Whitley Warriors. Newcastle the Whitley Warriors became the
Okay,
Newcastle
let's just see
Warriors.
it.
Sheffield
Mhm.
Steelers.
Mhm.
Newcastle Vipers.
Mhm.
Guildford Flames.
Love this, bro. How many teams does this man play for?
Bro, all I'm saying, this guy's Newcastle through and through.
Mhm.
But
There
yeah.
was other players, but they were just like completely unknown, and they
Bro,
fucking left the club. I was too. I didn't want to put them.
their dad
There was
stopped
actually
playing
schmucks.
hockey. Their dad stopped playing hockey last year.
Oh shit! How
He
old is
played
he?
2 games last year, scored a
How old is
goal.
he?
Well, if it's actually their dad, he's my dad's age. He's 47.
47. And how old is the oldest Longstaff?
It
Child?
doesn't even say his kids. Oh, Maddie Longstaff is 21. Sean Longstaff, I think he's older. Yeah, he's 23. And it's only 2 brothers.
So he had him at 20, I think, or 21.
Mm-hmm. But
Shout out.
they're also cousins of former English player Alan Thompson, who
Shout
had
out
1 cap
whoever
for
that is.
England. Okay.
Shout out Alan Thompson.
Anyways, Maddie Longstaff is out.
Just happens to come out on our video. Just happens to end up watching this video.
Yeah.
Shout
And
out
then
Alan Thompson.
Yoshinori Muto went to Vissel Kobe on a free.
Mhm.
Honestly, I think we should give him
A
an
C.
A plus.
Because
No,
of Santiago Munez?
I think it's a C plus because of Santiago Munoz.
Okay, C plus. And Willock's a good signing, but Munez, yeah. Bang average. Yeah. Got some deadwood out there.
There's so many ins on Norwich. Okay, so Norwich,
Bro, that's what I
obviously,
was saying.
they splashed a little bit of cash.
A little bit. Yeah, actually a little. It
They
is a little
signed
bit. Lots of.
Rashita from Werder
Uh,
Bremen for 11 million. They announced it on TikTok, which is pretty cool.
yeah.
How the fuck am I meant to say this? Christok Tizolis,
Nice.
the
Nice.
forward from Paok, I guess that's how you say it, for
The
11
Greek
million.
team.
Yeah. And then they signed Josh Sargent, who is completely
Mhm.
super overrated, from Werder Bremen for
Love
just
to
under 10
see
million.
it. Love to see
They
it.
signed
Love.
Ben Gibson from Burnley for 9.3
Yeah.
million.
We talked about that one.
Dimitrios
Mhm.
Giannoulis from Pauk
Mhm.
again for 7.5 million. Pierre Lise Milo from Nice or
Didn't that guy have a team in the
Nice,
season? I swear he had a team in the season. I
maybe,
can't
for
remember.
6 million. They signed Angus Gunn from Southampton.
Did you
former
say
City.
nice?
Yeah,
It's
OGC.
Nice, man. Get with the
I
shit.
said Nice, and then I was like, or
Oh.
nice. They signed Angus Gunn, former Manchester City Youth Academy player, for just under 6 million. They signed Ozan Kabak, who played for a little bit. Did he even play a game for Liverpool?
I think he played Champions League.
He signed there from Schalke for a loan, for 4 million fee. Matthias Norman, the CDM, from Rostov on a loan for 2 million. They signed Billy Gilmore on a loan. Why'd you put Norwich for Billy Gilmore?
Oh shit! I didn't even take that in.
Schmuck. Then they
I
signed
didn't
Brandon
take that
Williams.
in.
They signed Brandon Williams from United on a loan. And next James on the outs.
Outs. Emiliano Bundia, we talked about before.
Mhm.
They sold him for 40 million. To Aston Villa.
Little bit
Onel
of
Hernandez,
cash.
shout out Cuba. Went to Middlesbrough on loan, and then there's like a million of like just schmucks.
I want to
Like
see this.
the list would have been longer than the freaking ins. And like
I want to see
if
this.
you want, I'll name them quick if you want.
No, I'm looking at it. Hold up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see if there's even anyone. I mean, Tim Close went to Free Agent FC. Tom Tribal seems like he might be pretty decent. Yeah, no, they just got rid of a bunch of players. Yeah, okay. I know what you mean. I see all
Bro,
the
there's just a million. There's a bunch of guys who's like, you're not good enough for the Premier League, and they just got him
Yeah.
out of the club.
What are you tempted to give them? For this
Honestly, this is I really like this. You know,
window?
they made lots of bank on Buendia. So brought in some the only thing that makes no sense to me. Oh, we want to be good in the Premier League. Let's sign the Werder Bremen left wing and the Werder Bremen striker that couldn't score in the Bundesliga, and they got freaking relegated. Let's sign them because they're gonna help us because they have a cheap clause because they got relegated. They literally the reason they got freaking relegated is because Werder Bremen couldn't fucking score because Rashica just hogs the ball. He's literally a schmuck. This guy's literally a schmuck. He's talented, but he's a schmuck. He just hogs the ball.
So I'm assuming it's
Um,
a B
I don't even know
for
because I really like the
Norwich.
Buendias selling him for 40 million, and then they brought in lots of guys without spending lots of money.
Mm-hmm.
They brought some depth, so yeah, I'll give him a B.
B plus maybe.
And I'll give him a
I
B.
think you're
Yeah, B
leaning more B
plus.
plus.
Okay, I'll give him a B plus.
Next, Liverpool B,
Liverpool B,
aka
aka
Southampton.
Southampton. Um,
Um,
in at Armstrong from Blackburn for 17 million. Romain Peru from Stade Brest for 12 million. Leanco, who's some Brazilian guy from Torino for 7.5 million. They bought Valentino Livramento from Chelsea U23, another Chelsea U23 player for just under 6 million, and then they brought in, Theo Walcott for free from Everton.
and on the outs, we got Danny Ings from Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm.
What? Outs? Oh yeah, he went to Aston Villa for 35 million.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm tired. Vestergaard to Leicester for 17 million. Angus Gunn to Norwich for 6 million. We just talked about it. Ryan Bertrand to Leicester on a free. Obafemi went to Swansea for an undisclosed fee. And
Yeah,
Wesley
I don't know why they
Hodt-
just had some.
Hodt? How do you say?
Yeah, I don't know.
Went to Anderlecht on an undisclosed fee.
Yeah, so honestly, I really like this transfer window. You lose Ings, tough. You're gonna go sign a younger version of
Yeah,
Ings
pretty much. Adam
for
Armstrong.
cheaper price. So you're gonna make profit on that. Okay, I lose Bertrand. Let me sign a young up and coming left back. Oh, there you go. I lost Yannick Vestergaard. Let me sign a young up and coming center back. There you go. Freaking, and then they brought in a nice little talented guy in Livermore, and then brought in Theo Walcott, who I swear didn't he come from? He's played
I
for
think
no, he
so.
came from
I think he went
Arsenal,
from
but he played
Arsenal
for
to
Southampton for a while,
and
right?
then Everton, and then back to Southampton. Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually really like their window. I'm down to give them an A minus.
A minus. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're not bringing freaking Ronaldos and Lukaku's, but every player you left out, you brought a younger version of that for a different price.
Mm-hmm.
So
For a
the Adam
cheaper
Armstrong, I
price.
really like the Adam Armstrong signing.
Except actually, yeah, every player was for a cheaper price. Other than
Yeah.
Bertrand, of course, went for free, but
Yeah, but you made profit on the other ones, so you could
Mhm.
spend that.
yeah.
Um,
Tottenham.
Tottenham, you
Brian
do the
Gill,
ends there.
obviously from Sevilla, went for 25 million.
Yeah.
Emerson from Barcelona went for 25 million. Literally the season after they bought him. Pape
Yeah, love to see
Sarr.
it.
What a name. Pape Sarr from
Pape
Metz
Sarr.
for basically 17 million.
Mhm.
Golini from Atalanta on a loan, and Christian Romero from Atalanta on a loan. Do they have options to buy or anything?
I honestly don't know. But Golini's fucking goat, bro. I remember, I think I followed he was like, I randomly followed him on Instagram like a while ago because he was fucking disgusting. I don't know what he's doing in freaking Tottenham, but yeah. Romero's also a really good player. On the outs, Juan Foyth went to Villarreal for 15 million. Toby Alderweireld went to Al Duhil for 13 million. Muso Sissoko went to Watford for 3.5 million. They sold the GOAT Joe Hart to Celtic for 1.2 million. Interested to see how he does in Celtic. They let Danny Rose go for free to Watford.
I think he lost on their first game to Rangers. On like his
Did he?
debut.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Danny Rose to Watford on a free. Eric Lamela to Sevilla on a free. Paulo Gazzaniga to Fulham on a
What'd
free.
you just say?
What? Buddy, let's calm down here, buddy. Let's calm down, buddy. Gazzaniga, an Argentina name, buddy. And then they just loaned back Pape Sarr, who they bought to Metz for the season.
I hope someone.
Loaned back.
I hope someone edits the Gaza out of his name.
Just cuts it out.
Mhm.
And then Serge Aurier joins the free agent FC, and then Cameron Carter-Vickers, Schmuck, American, went to Celtic on loan.
Mhm.
I think honestly, I really like the pickups. I really love Golini. Golini's fucking sick. Romero's a really solid center back. Gale is disgusting too. Emerson is a good pickup because you don't have to play Schmuck Darty.
Mhm.
And you got some dead water there. You got Danny Rose. You got Lamella. I kind of like Lamella and as an option, but you run by Hill. One Foyt's out there. You lost Toby Alderweireld, but honestly, I kind of like it. I kind of like their window here.
Yeah. I'm tempted to go with like
A full A.
Yeah.
Nah, it's A minus, A minus, A minus. Oh, nice.
What did I do?
A minus. Going minus. Okay, Watford ins Imran Louza from Nantes for 10 million.
Mhm.
Emmanuel Dennis for only 4 million because I swear he was disgusting because I swear he went off against like Real Madrid or some shit, or he won Champions League like 2 years ago. He went off. He was
Yeah.
disgusting. Moses Sissoko they got from Spurs we just talked about for 3.5 million. Özkan Tufan for Fenerbahce. He was on the Turkey team. He started a lot. Who was kind of overrated in the
Mhm.
Euros. They got Danny Rose for Spurs on a free, and they got Joshua King from Everton on a free.
Pretty decent signings. On the outs, obviously Will Hughes to Crystal Palace for 7
Mhm.
million. Nathaniel Chiboloa went to Fulham for 4 million.
Chalaba. That's
Chalaba,
the guy's brother, no?
Sorry
Yeah,
for reading on
I
the
don't know.
podcast. I'm just tired and I needed sugar.
Wow, man's eating on the podcast.
Yeah. Charlotte, these Jolly Rancher fucking sour things. Oh, they're so fucking
Okay,
good.
love to see it.
Comment which one's your
Sponsor us.
favorite. If you guys are here, comment which one's your favorite. Mine's the
Yeah.
lemon one. Okay,
Sponsor us, eh?
so let's see. There's lemon, green apple cherry. Sorry, blue raspberry watermelon, strawberry lemon, green apple cherry. Let me know which one's your favorite, guys.
We need to
Tell me in the
clip
comments,
this. Jolly Rancher, sponsor us,
please.
please.
Acharov Lazar went to Portimonense on a free. Troy Deeney went to Birmingham on a free, which was very, very tough.
Tough.
Alberto Pinarda went to
Bro, where this guy? So this guy was supposed to be
Las
disgusting
Palmas
back
on a
then.
loan. Yeah, he was supposed to be, but he's just not. Andre Gray to QPR on a loan, and Carlos Quinoa,
That's
went
that
to Fulham
Portuguese
on a
schmuck,
loan.
no?
Yeah, he had a few pretty good games in the Premier League
He's still
when they got
young.
relegated.
See, I don't know how to think. Okay, I think the Emmanuel Dennis on this is really good, really good.
I think Moses Sissoko is really good.
I like bringing Danny Rose and Jonathan King for free. It's a good Premier League experience.
B
But
plus.
the thing that's throwing me off, like I'm on, like you're losing Charidini.
Okay, it's a B plus. It's a B plus. Has to be B plus.
No, it's not even a B plus, it's a B minus.
B minus. I'll go with the B.
Because you're trying to stay. Look, do you see what Norwich did to
Actually,
try to stay in the Premier League? Did you see what Norwich tried to do the same Premier League?
Yeah.
Watford.
Yeah, but they also had a
what they
good
spell?
team. They also have a good team. They didn't need to make too many big signings. You know what I mean?
would say I do like that they brought. You know what? I'm down to give it B because they did the signings they did bring in. They brought in some Premier League experience.
Mhm.
Sissoko, Rose, and King, and then they brought in some high potential guys. And then they did make some good money off freaking Schmuck Hughes, even though he's not that he's pretty good. But they did lose the heart of the team in Troy Deeney.
Yeah. Unlucky.
West Ham. They brought in Kurt Zuma for 35 million from Chelsea. I'm pretty sure Vasic was he a deadline guy? I can't remember.
No clue.
Nikola Vasic from CSK Moscow for 30 million. Alex Kral from Spartak Moscow on a loan fee of 5.2 million, which is a fucking lot.
But he's also Czech.
But
So
yeah, but that's a lot for like a
It's their third Czech player, I think.
yeah, you get a little chemistry in there. They signed Craig Dawson from Watford for 2.3 million,
Mhm.
and then they brought back not brought back, but Alfonso Ariel's back in the Premier League. They got him on loan fee of 2 million.
And on the outs, Felipe Anderson went to Lazio for 3 million, which is way too fucking cheap. But they kind of made up for it with their ins.
Uh-huh.
And Fabian Balbuena went to Dynamo Moscow on free. He wasn't really the greatest. Now I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. They did spend a lot, but they had the money because they placed so high last year,
Mm-hmm.
and they filled out some positions they kind of needed some
Fill
depth
some
in.
positions. Kurt Zuma, I think they overpaid on Kurt Zuma, but it was a good pickup.
Mhm.
Ariola's obviously always a nice pickup if you get on loan.
Yeah.
Get Crawl, you bring in that chemistry. Nice
Mhm.
little English defender, just Brexit football.
Is Vasic
And then
the
Vasic, some high
player?
potential
Oh.
guy, who's basically just a Croatian Fornals. So I don't know about that one.
Let me see. Is he the player that I'm thinking of?
Yes, he is for sure. He's Croatian.
Nikola Vasic. Why the fuck can't I find? Did you say his name wrong? Did you spell it wrong?
No, I got it from Transfer Market.
Because give me some like Swedish guy.
What?
We're talking about Watford, right?
Yeah, I probably just maybe I spelled his name wrong.
Where
No,
the
not
f-
Watford. West Ham. You
Oh,
schmuck.
West Ham.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I'm
Maybe I
tired.
spelled his name wrong.
Well, we usually push the podcast late in the night, so then Jason could get on it after work. Oh, it is the guy I'm thinking of, and of course he did play.
Yeah, it is Nikola Oh, it's Vlasic. I forgot the L. My
Yeah,
bad. Vlasic.
he's pretty decent. I don't think he's a Fornals. I think he's a little
Bro, he's
faster.
bro. This man's literally Croatian for now, younger Croatian for nows. I like the Král. Get him in here. Like honestly, I don't know.
Bro,
I like
have you seen
bringing
his hair?
Král.
Have you seen his
Hmm?
hair? Kral's hair?
Vlasic.
No, Kral.
Who? No,
Alex
why?
Kral. He's got a little bit of that perm, like that David Luiz type shit. I don't know if
Oh,
he
he's got
cut
the.
it, but he's
I
known
I
for having it.
I like his fit of coming in because of the Czech vibes, but
Mm-hmm.
you're paying 5.2 million just for 1 year on a loan, and you're literally spending more on that than you are on Areola, which is a nice solid pickup there. Craig Dawson, okay. Kurt Zuma, you overspent on Kurt Zuma. You
Mhm.
fucking let okay. Anderson's is shitbox at this point. Honestly,
B
C plus
B minus.
flip
Flip it. What are you calling heads or tails?
heads
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
heads.
I did lie for the Manchester United one, but it's
I know you
heads.
did.
It's heads. So
C
it's
plus
C
it
plus.
is.
And next we got Wolves. I think you're doing the ins. I'm doing the outs.
Ins. They brought in around eighth Nori from Angers for 11 million. They brought in Jose Sa, goated beard from Olympiacos, goalkeeper obviously for 8 million. They brought Yerson Mosquera from I know it's the Colombian team, but it just said
Atletico
ATL
Nacional.
Nacional.
Atletico Nacional.
Probably Atletico Nacional. 5.2
I only
million.
said that twice.
Bengude Zebola from Fedher 2 million. I didn't even know where that club was. And then they brought in Trincao and Hewing and He-Chan Wang on loan. Some really good players on loan.
Mm-hmm. And on the outs, they finally got rid of Rafa Mir. Well, Rafa Mir.
For some
To Sevilla.
pretty good price.
Yeah, 16 million for a Deadwood player who never really played.
Mhm.
Solid. Rui Patricio to Roma for 11.5. I think it's a
Yeah.
little cheap for Patricio considering how good he is, but he is obviously kind of old. So 15 million is quite good. Owen.
Oh, thank God
Otsawai
they needed to get him. He's
to
such a
Club
schmuck.
Bruges for 4
But not only
million.
is he American, but apparently apparently the reason like he doesn't get him game time as much is because he's a freaking schmuck at like he gets cheesed at like coach like basically like when he went to the American camp. He basically like people didn't know why he left early. He left early because the coach was asking him to play center back. Basically, he's a brat. So it's kind of that's not Deadwood, but that's just like schmuck you getting out of the club.
Yeah, but now
He's
our
promising.
guy has to play with him. Oh fuck! Why am I forgetting his name?
Tejan Buchanan.
Yes.
It's fine if he talks shit to the
I don't
fucking
even
coach.
mean
He'll get
Tejan
fucking
Buchanan.
benched.
Who the fuck is the guy who plays for Basel?
Liam Millar.
Yeah. How did I forget Liam
People
Lamar? But not even Club Bruges too. I'm tired.
That's why I said Buchanan.
Obviously, Ruben
okay.
Vinagre went to Sporting on a loan.
Which I
Solid
don't
pickup for
understand.
Sporting. Solid. Because I
Why
think
you
they
letting
knew
him
that
go?
they were gonna. Oh, bro, I don't think he was gonna play. Even though they need a left back, I'm not gonna lie. Ait Nori and Marsal are not good.
Bro,
they're gonna struggle.
Like you leave Vinagre over Marcel. Like,
yeah, but at least
whatever.
Vinagre is like fast, and like the other guys are.
Mm-hmm.
They're like not really good at anything. They're well rounded, but they're not quite.
is pretty good.
But Patrick Coutone went to Empoli on a loan. They just need to
this guy
fucking
fucking
sell
died.
him. And Morgan Gibbs White went to Sheffield on a loan. So
This one's interesting to me.
I'm honestly C
What?
plus.
See, I don't know. You lost for Patricio, but you bring in a guy who's just as capable.
Well,
you sold a Deadwood player for profit.
Actually, yeah,
You got
that's
a
B
brat
minus
out of
then.
the club. You got a brat out of the club. You got another Deadwood player in Cutrone on loan. You brought in Francisco Trincao from Barcelona, and you got He-Chan Wang, which solves your issues at striker when Jimenez is not playing, or if Jimenez can't perform at his level. He's a really solid player.
Yeah.
Trincao fits in perfectly with that. And they brought in Aiden Nori since you're taking away
I just don't think
Vinegar.
Nori.
Honestly, I think this is an A minus. I think they did everything right here, but I would give him
no,
I would
but
give if these were
I
like world
don't
class
think
players, I'll give him A
I
plus.
don't think Aiden Nori is good enough at left back. I'm gonna be honest. He was there on loan last year, and then he got hurt. But while he was playing, he didn't look like anything special. Like, I think they could have gotten someone a little better. That's kind of why I'm like holding
Like
back.
who?
But if I just ignore that I think they needed someone else. Just like
I don't think Aiden Nori is gonna be the difference
someone
between them winning and losing games. I think they did everything right. They brought in some high upside guys in Trincao and
I'll put a B.
He Chan Huang solves your problems at striker.
I'll agree with you on
Trincao is
B.
high upside, Portuguese. Jose Sa is basically Rui Patricio with a beard and younger.
And like a little more shit. But you can't
And
really
then you
get
sold
to
the
Patricio.
Rafa Mir, a Deadwood player, for 60 million on profit, and you got a brat out of the club.
Yeah, exactly.
So
They got rid of a schmuck. Fine, we'll go B.
I think it should be A minus, but
B plus. Yeah.
okay.
B plus with a
Jesus Christ,
star.
it's 1
B
a.m.
plus with a is it actually? Fuck me.
Yeah.
B plus with a star. That's our meme. I guess I don't fucking know. We'd have
What?
we were saying we're gonna have a meme one, but we never really had a meme one.
We never really had. Well, no, I don't. Yeah, we didn't really have a meme one.
Well, like
Well, we did. We kind of like we swayed decisions on like Scott Carson, Shaqiri.
yeah, whatever. It
Yeah.
is what it is. Geez, 2 hours and 15 minutes on the podcast.
Mhm.
Wow. I'm tired. Maybe we'll
Jesus
have an
Christ.
IRL one next week. You never know.
Mhm.
We'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm gonna be at school next week. Gonna be coming back to Toronto on the weekends, so we're gonna have to
Oh yeah, you're gonna be back at
produce a lot
Brock,
of
no?
content there. Yeah, I will.
Did you end up finding if you have a roommate?
No clue yet. I didn't even tell her that I should probably text her tomorrow, being like, "Oh, is it
No,
okay
no
if I
more.
move in tomorrow?"
What's his name? What was his name? Hamza?
Okay, we don't bring up his name, mate.
This guy was a schmuck. Never cleaned up after himself, eh?
Okay, I
Freak,
don't
what's
wanna
his
talk
last name? We
about it.
gotta call him out.
I don't
Goes to
actually know his
Brock.
last name.
What a schmuck.
And just in case he watches this, you were kind of cringe. Anyway.
Oh, he talked to you?
Yeah, all the time. He like, bro, like especially at the beginning, he like tried to be all buddy, but like, bro, we had like nothing in common. It's just he was
Wow,
messy.
wow. Then you were being mean to him. What was he trying to say?
No, I'd always talk back and like try to act interested and shit. But like, man, this guy just wanted to be like the smartest. Like, bro, you're going to Brock for computer science. You're not that smart. Anyways.
Okay. Anyways, just going at Hamza.
If you made it this far, 2 hours and like 16:36 into the video, we're tired as fuck. We've obviously do a lot for the podcast to get these out. So
water.
if you can, it literally takes 2 minutes. Just
Yeah.
like and subscribe down
And
below.
also, since we're not allowed to put Jason's link in the comments, you could basically go to Matthew's Instagram, just follow Jason, and basically spam saying he's a schmuck for not coming to the podcast. That would be much appreciated.
Yeah, all the social medias will be down below. Also, we're gonna
And
leave
fan
that
meetup
link.
tomorrow.
Fan meetup tomorrow. We're also gonna add the link to the SACHA. I think that's what the acronym is. That anti-abuse thing, fundraiser down below.
Oh yeah,
so if
and
you have any
also
money,
we're
donate
gonna
to
put a link to Jolly Ranchers
Oh, no, we're not.
because we want that sponsor.
No, we're not.
So,
No
whoa,
shot.
yes we are. Stop disrespecting our future sponsor.
Bro, they gotta pay us first. Actually, if you guys have Twitch Prime, or if you have Amazon Prime, you could affiliate your Twitch account and then subscribe to
go.
me on Twitch,
Yes,
and we could steal some of Jeff Bezos' money. How's that?
exactly.
Anyways,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
been
yeah.
real.
Don't step up the
It's been fun. I bet
and
you could say it's
tiring.
been real
Fucking tiring.
fun. We'll see you next
Mhm.
week for episode 27. See you guys.
Also, we
Oh.
want wait, no.
Oh, I didn't.
Did you end it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh,
We've been talking about the thick boy tier list, but we don't want to bring it out until we see the love. We gotta see in the comments. So say we want thick boy tier list, and it will come out. We're not gonna bring it out until we see. We're not gonna go till we hit 10 subscribers. No, 10 subscribers or do we 20?
We've hit 10 subscribers already. I think we should just release it. I think it's like dawned. I
20
think we just gotta
subscribers,
release it.
we will release the thick boy tier list. Okay, 20 subscribers, thick boy tier list. Make it happen. Share it to your friends. Make it happen. Okay.
Mhm.
You want the thick boy tier list? You have to get us to 20 subs.
Exactly. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah.